Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Somebody let us know in the comments if we got audio. We're going to go to sponsors at this time. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen. 48 minutes, moments away.
It's year 6 of Under the Lights, and tonight we've got a huge football game on deck. Get your popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and crank it up to 11 because high school football is live right here on Under the Lights. Get ready for those holy cows, the Gary Swallow wows, and the unforgettable plays that will have us talking for years to come. It's 48 minutes of pure excitement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Live from the broadcast booth, here's the voice of Under the Lights, Jordan Taylor.
Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 is upon us. The Grove is packed. The place to be on a Friday night in the state of Louisiana is right here at Charles E. Britton Field, my friend.
You right, Jordy. Man, one of the best places, best atmosphere that we've had in a while. Man, I can't believe it. The Grove was packed. The stadium is filling up, so it's going to be packed. Can't wait.
You can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be 4 quarters of great high school football on full display this evening. They meet the 12 seed. They make their way down to Bunkie, and they look every bit of advertised. We watched them in pregame. That's a a dangerous 12 seed, my friend.
You're right, Jordy. I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of the most exciting games. There's electricity in the air. Man, we watching pregame for both teams. This is going to be a barn burner. I can't wait till it gets started.
My friend, you look at Bunkie, undefeated, unfazed, cruised up to this point. But Gary, they will be tested tonight. How good is Bunkie? We're going to see it tonight.
You're right, Jordy. You're right. And they have a big challenge, coming up against Amite. This is going to be probably their toughest test.
This is one.
This is it.
And they don't get any easier the rest of the way.
The rest of the way, it's going to be just as hard, but this is the first one. Man, I can't wait to see the excitement.
Gary, Bunkie has made their way out of the locker room.
There they are, yes.
Heading to the big helmet, and fireworks are fixing to unfold this evening. Bunkie wearing red on red this evening. And Amite, white on white. The referee crew this evening is out of Thibodeau.
Thibodeau, very good.
Mr. Swallow, we'll go straight into pregame talk. Let's find out the records for both teams this evening. Bunkie comes in 10-0, ranked number 5 in the Division III Select Playoffs, and Amite 8-3 record, 12 seed in these playoffs. They're coming off of a big win a week ago.
Yeah, that was, man, I'm going to tell you, they've been on cruise control lately, and basically all season. So, this is, like I said, this is going to be one of the biggest tests for them all year.
Head football coaches for both teams, ladies and gentlemen. For Bunkie, Jimmy Hillman, and for Amite, Zephian Powell. Game day temperatures this evening, 51 degrees, cool temperatures. The Grove is red hot, though.
Oh,
no chance of rain.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Jordy. Man, but yeah, the Grove is on fire, man. It's hot, 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 but let me tell you something, man. It's great football weather.
What else we have here this evening? How about we talk impact players for both sides, Gary?
Yes, sir.
Impact players for both sides. You start off with Bunkie, and I'll give you 3 of them. And you're going to call their names a lot tonight. Kyle Johnson, Dylan Compton, and Zion Lee. Get ready.
Yes, Jordy. Hey, very familiar with all 3 of those. They're going to be, their names are going to be called a lot tonight.
Amite impact players this evening. Brandon Coleman.
Yes.
Jeremy Franklin.
Yes.
And Najee Williams, my friend.
Man, very talented ball club.
And then you could have named a lot more.
Yes, we could have named a whole lot more. Very talented ball club tonight, man. That's why I said this is the makings of one of the best games we're gonna see all year.
Keys to victory, Mr. Swallow, Bunkie, the big 3. Got to set the tone. We just talked about the big 3.
Yes, most definitely. Got to set the tone, with those 3 guys, and basically set the pace for the game. That's what they need to do.
Need to establish the run game early, get it going quick, feed off the energy in the stadium because it's a packed house.
Yes.
Your DBs got to have a big night. They got some talented receivers on the other side of the football for Amite. And then dominate the trenches, both sides of the football. Trenches win this game.
Yes, trenches definitely win this game, Jordy. Whoever controls the line of scrimmage, I think, is going to have the big advantage.
Keys to victory for Amite. The 50-50 ball will be key tonight. They will take some shots downfield. Can you come down with it?
That's it. Can they capitalize on the bombs? Because that's what's going to happen. They're going to be throwing bombs.
Win the turnover battle. Always a big one. Yeah. Get off the field on 3rd down. Your front 7 needs to cause havoc, and find your playmakers early. Get it to your receivers on the outside.
Most definitely, Jordan. That's going to be one of the keys. Can their receivers go up and get the ball?
What else we got for pregame? We go to the broadcast this evening. Play-by-play, Jordan Taylor. Color, Gary Swallow. Producer, Holden Lee. And on stats this evening, Enoch Brogy, my friend. And we'll go back to the field.
Yeah, Enoch's getting ready to go. And
Amite's already taking their sideline. And the smoke starts to field. And Coach Hillman takes a peek inside. Let them go, Coach. Here they come, Mr. Swallow. And there goes the fireworks. Here comes the Bunkie Panthers, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Set them off on a Friday night, Gary Swallow.
Can't ask for better, man. A lot of fireworks, a lot of excitement. The smoke at the Grove, man.
My,
don't get
oh
no
my.
better than this, man. Don't get no better than this.
My, oh my. Buckle in. 4 great quarters. Moments away.
The Redmond family for the fireworks. A great display once again tonight. All right, folks, so here we go in round 2 of the playoffs. The captains will take the field.
Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
We'll head down to the field at this time.
The national anthem, and we'll get
And Enoch Brogy has from here. Enoch, you got us?
Yes, got you loud and clear.
All right.
All right.
captains for the Panthers tonight. J.D. Smith, Dylan
Don Palermo and Zion. Stop right here, guys. Shake hands, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. I'm Mr. Collins. I'm the referee tonight. Mr. Seneca's your umpire. Listen to our instructions of the crew. Welcome to the second round of the playoffs, okay? Let's have a good, clean game tonight. Right, you the visiting team. This is my coin. That eagle head is heads. That is tails. That is heads. That is tails. What is your call to? He calls tails. It is tails. You want to defer, right? Right. So you're going to kick from that side. You guys get on this side for me. Amite's won the toss. They will defer to the second half. Bunkie's going to receive. Go to the sideline, guys. Have a great game. Won the toss.
Thank you to Enoch Brogy, giving us the coin toss audio right there, Mr. Swallow.
Yes.
How about?
Amite has won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half, so we're going to see the Bunkie's offense first.
Ask everybody to please
I think we're going to head to the national anthem at this time, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, sir.
First, we'll have the invocation given tonight by Pastor Billy Tingle, to be followed by the singing of our national anthem by Melody Borlaug, Lacey Wells, and Ron Washington. Pastor Billy.
Heavenly Father, we come before you with thankful hearts for the opportunity to play and enjoy the game we love. Tonight we stand on the promise you gave us in Joshua 1:9. This is my command. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Lord, remind every player tonight that you are with them, not just on the field, but in the locker room, on the bus ride home, and in every moment in between. Whether they celebrate victory or reflect on defeat, may they feel your presence and strength guiding them. Help us all remember that the true champions tonight are those who can say hallelujah anyway, because both teams have fought hard and fought the good fight and given their best to be here. Bless each player with the courage to play with all their heart, the perseverance to face every challenge, and the humility to respect their opponents and lift up their teammates. We ask for your protection over every player, coach, official, and fan. Keep everyone safe, and may this game be played with integrity, sportsmanship, and honor. Let us leave this place inspired by the effort and dedication we witnessed tonight, united in our gratitude to you during this season of Thanksgiving. And no matter the final score, we rejoice in the ultimate truth. Jesus has already won. It is in his mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
We'll be passing the hat shortly.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam.
Amite, final words, my friend.
Hey, I'm ready for a good game, Jordy. Two great teams, ready for some excitement. Can't wait till the kickoff.
Enoch Brogy, final words this evening.
Very excited about this. Second round football is ready to go. All the teams have made it through the first. The teams on the bye are finally ready to play.
They enter the playing field.
Yep, it's time to rock and roll and see what happens.
Keep on hitting the like, keep on hitting the share. Gary, Bunkie gets the football first, and we will see an offense that can score a lot of points, my friend.
Yes, yes, yes.
We come into this matchup, we said this is going to be Amite's offense versus Bunkie's defense. Well, we're going to flip it to start it.
Yeah, it's going to be Bunkie's offense against Amite's defense. I'm going to tell you right now, these two ball clubs are very capable of scoring, and they're also very capable of shutting other people down. So it's going to be an exciting ball game.
Kicking off for the Warriors, number 8, Jack Johnson, Kyle Johnson. Waits deep for the Panthers. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. Boot meets ball in the second round of the playoffs is underway, taking it around the 17-yard line. It's number 11, and a lot of speed here for Amite. You're going to have to watch that tonight.
Most definitely, Jordy. That's one thing they do have is speed. So look out.
And we will see Dylan Compton and company. And what a tremendous quarterback he's been in his tenure here.
Most definitely, Jordy. Very lot of experience, you know, at the quarterback position. You know, we just hopefully they can put everything together. And can Amite slow down, you know, this Panther offense?
And we talked, my friend.
Sitting right on their own 20-yard line.
And we talked in pregame. We said you got to establish the run early. Let's see if Zion Lee gets an early carry here. 11's going to come in motion, and he's going to run a reverse to Kyle Johnson, and he got the defense flowing one way, and Kyle Johnson breaking tackles down the sideline, crosses the 40, still on his feet. Impact players make impact plays, and that's how we're going to start this one, Mr. Swallow.
Oh, my goodness, Jordy.
Coach Jimmy Hillman said we're going to go into the bag of tricks to start it, Gary.
Man, that was amazing. Got that defense flowing in one direction and just cut it back. Man, look at this gain of Lord knows.
By number 7, Earl Tillman.
How many?
First down.
Wow.
35 yards out the gate, and the Panthers throw the first punch. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Compton goes empty. Trips left, 2 receivers to the right. And it will be quarterback design run. You're going to see this a lot this evening.
Most definitely, Jordy.
Picked up about 7 or 8 there, and we said the big three got to make an early impact, and there they are, Gary. Johnson gets an early carry, and here comes Compton with carry number 2.
You're right, Jordy. They have a 3-headed monster. They're going to need to try. If they key on one, the other one's going to hurt them. That's a difficult team to stop right now.
3 for the Panthers.
Panthers come in undefeated, playing red hot. You knew this was going to be their biggest test of the season. We'll see how this drive finishes. 11 going to come in motion, quick pass, and it's complete. Gets the first down and still on his feet. Crosses inside the red zone, down at the 19-yard line.
Wow.
And that was Ron Patterson on the reception. That's number 0, Mr. Swallow.
Wow, Jordy.
Brylan Boucher makes the hit.
The Panthers are threatening early. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. And they got him to jump off sides. That's going to be a free 5 yards.
Looks like a little early movement. Offsides against Amite. There'll be a 5-yarder to make it 1st and 5.
Holden, you got access to the chat, Holden?
Line of the Warriors.
You can monitor the bots. 1st and 5, Mr. Swallow. See if Zion Lee gets a carry here, and he will. And a minimum gain there, might have picked up a yard.
Yes, sir.
Lee on the carry, you'll have a short gain
It's going to be hard to move the big guys up front this evening. Amite's huge.
Amite has a big line, Jordy. It's going to be hard to have them move around like that.
You might have to get everything on the outside this evening.
Get those big guys to start running, side to side a little bit.
2nd down and 5 for the Panthers.
2nd and 5. Johnson line up down here at the bottom of your screen. Let's see if he's the go-to guy here on 2nd and 4. 11 comes in motion. Compton's going to swing it out to 11, and the ball falls incomplete. That's good coverage there.
That was very good coverage.
35.
So now you start to play the field of position here, Gary.
Incomplete.
Kicker was kicking it from this distance in pregame.
Yes.
But early in this one, you want 6.
Oh, you definitely
So this may be 4-down territory.
Most definitely.
5 for your Panthers.
What's the play call here, Mr. Swallow?
Oh,
set up a manageable 4th down.
Yeah, I'd say depending on
you're running here, right?
The defense. I'd probably most definitely.
3rd and 4, showing a blitz, and we got whistles. Oh, they're gonna say somebody lined up in the neutral zone. This may be an automatic 1st down.
Looks like another flag for offsides against Amite.
That should be a 1st down, Jordan.
1st down.
That's the 1st down.
And they needed it. You do not want this drive to stall.
Penalties. You can't have these penalties. These dead ball penalties. That's crazy, Jordy.
And Gary Compton checks out the game. Let's see who's going to take the quarterback position here. Who's going to take the snap? And here comes Compton right back on the field.
Right.
Quarterback came off. Looked like he was coming off for a play. They say, "What are you doing? Get back on the field."
Yeah.
Think it's a Zion Lee time.
That's what it's looking like, Jordy.
It is 1st and goal from the 8. And Lee does get the carry, being patient, kicks it out. And they meet all over it, Gary.
You're right.
They're on the stop, number 0.
Aaron Smith makes the tackle.
Jaden Kelly.
One thing you got to give the Warriors, they are fast, side to side, sideline to sideline. They will go after you.
8:40 to play here.
2nd and goal.
In the 1st quarter, just underway. Panthers trying to score here first at home. And Compton's going to call his own number. Trying to kick it outside. Now turns it off to Burners. Breaks off a tackle.
Looks like he got
Still in. He does. Touchdown Panthers, and what a drive. Number 5. Dylan Compton caps off an impressive drive to start this 2nd round matchup.
You are right, Jordy, man.
My, oh my, Gary.
I'll tell you what, I thought the Warriors had that pretty much bottled up, but he just snuck his way in there, made left and rights, and he just cut it back and he scored. 9-yard touchdown run.
And they will go for 2.
2-point attempt coming up.
One of the tailbacks is going to take a direct snap here in the Wildcat look. 2-point conversion. It is Zion Lee. He goes in untouched. And just like that, 8:18 to play. 1st quarter. Panthers strike first. Your new score from Charles E. G. Britton Field. Bunkie 8, Amite 0. Gary, but don't blink.
No, man.
Amite can score quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yes,
we may be in for an old-fashioned track meet this evening, but we will see the matchup we wanted to see.
That's right.
Amite's offense, Bunkie's defense. This moment's away.
You're right, Jordy. Because don't blink. Don't blink. You know as well as I do, Amite's offense can score
Blink of an eye.
They can score quickly.
And they got some explosive receivers on the other side. I'm excited to see them in a minute. Quarterback in pregame. Got some good touch. He was slinging it around.
Yes, he sure was.
Jay Brian, Boucher.
Talk to us about that drive after this kick, Enoch. And a short kick here, gonna set up Amite, good field position. And number 6 on the return. Tackle down close to the 45-yard line. We'll go to Enoch Brogy on the scoring drive at this time.
Yeah, very good scoring drive there for Bunkie to get it started. The quarterback ran it in, 9-yard touchdown for the Bunkie Panthers.
Dylan Compton, 9-yard scamper.
Yep, 9-yard scamper.
Field position after that return.
Okay, Jordy, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line for Amite.
And we will see this quarterback for the first time for the Warriors, number 12, Jeremy Franklin. And he's got some talented receivers. Instead, they're going to start off with an early run. And number 2 met in the backfield by guess who? Holden Lee. Guess who? Zion Lee playing the linebacker position.
Zion Lee for the tackle.
Your running back this evening for the Warriors, Malcolm Patrick. They're playing pump and run coverage, Gary. No safety over top. They're showing a lot of trust in their secondary, under a lot of pressure. And the receiver stumbled, asking for a flag, and they're not going to get it. And an early test. They went right after Kyle Johnson.
They sure did, Jordan.
One of the better players around this area. And this 3rd down and 9, Gary. Hey, Meat, you don't go get 9 yards here. They might have to give it right back to him.
Right back to Bunkie, yeah. So you're going to look at something, probably a slant or maybe a screen of some sort.
Yeah, nice time for a screen here. Well, drops back to pass, looks, taking a shot. Got him wrong.
Oh.
He had a step on him, Gary. He takes some off of it, and that's 6.
You're right, Jordy.
And the Bunkie faithful letting their defense hear it. And a 3 and out. They may take a little bit more shots this evening because
I have a feeling. Yes, sir, Jordy.
They had about 2 or 3 steps there. Intended receiver was number 14, Braylon Taylor.
A little bit more air underneath there. That's 6 points, Jordan.
Number 8, your punter this evening, Jack Johnson. Kyle Johnson back deep. Stands around the 20-yard line. Will he get a shot here? I'd kick this thing out of bounds. And Johnson just going to let this one roll, get his offense back on the field.
Johnson's kick is going to,
and it will be down at the 15, 14-yard line. And good job from the special teams there. And here comes the Panthers offense.
It looks like they gave him the 15, Jordy.
39-yard punt.
39-yard punt there. And they gave it to the 15-yard line. So you marched right down the field last time. You started that drive with a trick play. How will you start this one?
Hey, this is the playoffs. Anything goes,
You
man.
throw the whole kitchen sink in the playoffs.
You're right.
First and 10, Panthers up by 8. Zion Lee getting a carry and tough sledding, trying to maneuver in the trenches this evening.
Oh, yeah, Jordy.
Cole Shorkey makes the tackle for the Warriors.
Amite had that figured out right there.
We're going to have to watch Zion Lee this evening playing both sides of the football, him and Johnson. Where will they be come the fourth quarter? Have not played many fourth quarters around here this year, blown out everybody.
Yeah. Like I said, this is going to be the biggest test they've had this year.
2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. And Compton going to take a shot to Johnson. Johnson's got a step in and
nice.
Just out of his reach. And what a beauty of a throw from Compton.
Complete.
That was a great pass, Jordy. Just little on the inside of him, man. Golly, Jesus.
And right now, if you're a Meat, you got it 3rd and 10. You need a stop. You need to get off the field and give this ball back to your offense.
You're right, Jordy. You're right.
A lot of scores flying into the chat.
He's right behind you. Right by you.
We're going to follow along with scores all night. Right now, high snap. Dylan Compton takes it in. He's got a couple blocks.
Oh, he's got
the sideline, Gary. And Dylan Compton,
Oh, man.
hope he's okay. He landed on that track over there.
He did. Oh, he sure did.
And he's slow to get up.
Wow.
Cannot afford to lose your quarterback.
No, not at all, Jordy. That could have easily been a flag, but guess it was. They made contact, I guess, on inbounds.
Yeah, his momentum took him to. His momentum took him to the track.
Yeah. Wow. That track seems close to the field, doesn't it?
Right.
Brandon Coleman made the tackle, but a huge pickup by Compton.
Big first down there. Panthers are on the move. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. 6:26 to play here, first quarter. As soon as we get a break, we're coming with scores for you. And a new back into the game. And he is piled up there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
You ain't going to get much in between the tackles, tackles this evening, Gary.
No, not at all, Jordy. That's a big defensive line right there. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Fast moving first quarter. Time of possession dominated right now from Bunkie. Turning out to be a beautiful night for high school football.
You're right, Jordy.
18 goes in motion. Compton's going to drop back the pass. Slant over the middle. Caught by Johnson. And Johnson almost put a move on him, but a good open field tackle there.
Yeah, Jordy, he had to jump up and catch that ball, gain control of it before he couldn't catch it and try. But you hit him right there in stride, he's still running.
And he's a big-time football recruit in the state of Louisiana. Where's he going, Holden? A Houston commit, Gary. They're getting a good one.
Oh, they are getting a good one right there.
John Curtis, Acadiana, tied at 7. Thanks to our good friend letting us know in the chat. Third down and 2. Who gets it? Compton, Lee. And it will be Lee. And Lee taken down by number 54. Going to be a yard short. Decision time from Coach Hillman. It's the playoffs, Gary.
Yep.
You're going to see a lot of go for it this evening because both teams are going to be aggressive.
Most definitely.
Both teams want to make it to Turkey Week.
Yep, right. But isn't that what everybody wants? Turkey Week?
So it is 4th down and 1. Ball lies at the 42-yard line. And I think this is going to be a direct snap. Quarterback power the whole way. Here comes the blitz from the linebackers. They try to draw him off sides. Coach might burn a timeout here, and he will. So we'll take a timeout with him. Mr. Swallow, 4:06 remaining first quarter. Bunkie 8. Amite 0. Stick with us, folks. We're going to give you scores from around the state of Louisiana at this time.
All right, scores from around the area. St. Ed's, 8. St. Martin, 0.
Oh.
BC, 6. Westminster Christian of Opelousas, 0. Mangum, 8. West St. John, 0. Logansport, 14. Elton, 0. Ascension Episcopal, 7. Kentwood, 6. Hamilton Christian, 6. Riverside, 0.
Coach has made his decision. He's punting here, you know.
Yeah.
Yep. And one more. Grand Lake and Jeanerette tied at 6.
And Gary, don't count out a fake here. It's the playoffs.
This is the playoffs. You can't.
It may be a direct snap to a backer here.
The deep back, Lucas Mose in punt formation.
And Amite got 12 on the field. And coach is going to have to burn a timeout, Gary.
The Warriors going to take a timeout.
They came out of the timeout with 12 on the field. They try to run him off the field right there and not get a penalty. And Amite burns a timeout. We're going to take one more timeout with him. Here comes some more scores.
More scores. Kinder, 8. Westlake, 0. Catholic of New Iberia, 7. Northlake Christian, 0. Have Newman, 14. D'Arbonne Woods, 0. South Plaquemine, 7. East Feliciana, 0. Sterlington, 6. Lakeside, 0. DeQuincy, 6. Franklin, 0. Dunham up 7-0 on Parkview Baptist. Notre Dame, 7. Lafayette Christian, 6. Oak Grove and Mansfield tied at 7. Lorville early lead on ERAF, 7-0. And Jewel Sumner, Slaughter Charter tied at 7. And Red River up on Union Parish 8-7 in the first quarter.
Won't last long. So coach comes out of both timeouts, still going to punt here, but Gary, don't count out a direct snap.
Yeah, don't count out any of that.
Spreading them out here, trying to get some guys out of the box.
You're right.
4th and 1, punting unit is on the field. They're going to play it safe here, the rugby style punt. And they're not the best punt in the world. Let's see what type of roll it takes. And it will die down at the 35-yard line. So coach going to trust his defense in this situation. And here comes the Warriors.
Will take over.
They're going to have to see what they can do against this Bunkie defense. I mean, last time they had their shots, but they weren't able to capitalize. So let's see what they can do on this drive.
Cecilia's up 8-7, Holden. Keep a close eye on that score fest fixing to happen. Amite here. Do you try to get the run game started, or you keep on taking shots over the top because you know you can outrun them?
Most definitely, Jordy. That's the thing.
They're going to try to stretch the field here. And a lot of speed on number 4.
You'll have a short pickup, couple of yards.
Brandon Coleman, one of our impact players in the game, and you see why, the speed.
Right, Jordy, but that left and right's he has to turn it upfield. I mean, that's all that running for a gain of a yard, maybe 2.
Yep, picked up 2. 2nd down and 8. Fakes the handoff, going to be design quarterback running. He's running out of real estate, Gary.
Oh, my goodness.
Lost 3 yards. Wow. And is that Zion? Is that Lee again?
I tell you what, Jordy, this Bunkie defense is playing with some possessed football right now.
Loss of 3 yards, 3rd and 11. They're playing possessed.
Yes.
Playing with their hair on fire. Can Amite pick up 11 and keep this drive alive? 2:53 and counting, first quarter. Checking out of it. New play, here we go. Trips right, 1 receiver left. 12 looks, taking a shot, one-on-one route, and it is caught. Gary, what a catch by number 4.
Wow.
Impact player Brandon Coleman making impact plays.
Man.
You can't throw a better football than that one.
That was amazing, Jordy. Over the shoulder, caught it. But that's how they play. That's how they play.
31-yard pickup. Nice catch there, and they will go to the run game. And he picked up about 2 yards.
He's got about 3 right at the gut.
Amite needed some type of momentum, and they got it with the big-time catch there.
That may have lit a fire on them, Jordy.
Luke Gorman.
And they're going to swing it out, high pass, and we got the whistles coming from the back judge. He's starting to signal like it might be a legal substitution here.
They had 12 men on the field. He was trying to get off. He didn't get off in time.
It's going to be which side, Gary?
For illegal
it's going to be against Bunkie. Big penalty there, and the Warriors will take it.
You're right, Jordy. They'll make it a 2nd and about 2 or 3.
They spot it at the 26-yard line.
2nd and about
3.
$14 going to go in motion. He's going to get the carry here. Using his speed on the outside. Picks up a Warrior first down. And they got something cooking on this drive.
You're right, Jordy.
That will move the chains.
Braylon Taylor there on the run. Got one-on-one down here at the bottom. Let's see if they go there. Bump and run coverage. High snap, ball is on the ground, and the quarterback is going to take a big loss. And just when they have something going, a bad snap sends them back.
On the spot, drops him for a loss.
Loss of 5 yards there, makes it 2nd and 15. 1:30 and counting, first quarter. Opelousas Jennings tied at 6. Still got that one-on-one. Ball's on the ground again. And the quarterback throws it, and it's a back. It's a back. You're right, my friend. It was going to be a fumble, but it went into the track, so they're going to lose even more yardage.
Man, Jordy.
John Keith Lavallee in on the play.
And this Bunkie defense is reeling now.
Man, Jordy.
And your quarterback checks into the game. He's going to go play defensive back on the other side of the field. Not a bad combination. Johnson on one side, Compton on the other.
You're right, Jordy.
3rd down and 29.
3rd and 29, need a big play. And they're still playing bump and run. Gonna take a shot to the end zone to number 14, passes up, and it is incomplete, no flags. And coach is pissed. He wanted a flag there, Gary.
There was no flag there. They both were looking at it. They were both looking for the ball, Jordy. That was sorry, that's not a flag.
Coleman was the intended receiver.
And it is 4th down. You're kind of in that spot of the field, Gary, where you go for it.
You're right.
They've been taking shots with 14 down the field. He's got some speed. But I would go to the big-time target here. Number 6 was who I would go to on 4th and long.
You got to get louder than that.
Can the Panthers hold him right here? This is a big play right here, Jordy.
Panther faithful getting loud at the Grove. 4th down and long. Quarterback looks, step up in the pocket. Brought down and sacked. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You think it's the 2nd round of playoffs or what?
Man, their defense is playing some possessed football.
Number 3 to Luke Norman.
Oh, my goodness.
With the sack.
1st and 10 for Bunkie at the 40-yard line, Jordy.
Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Panthers from the 40-yard line.
And by the way, 1st down, Panthers.
And this is where you take a shot.
Yes.
You get the turnover, you take a shot with Johnson right here.
Most definitely, Jordy. Put that ball, hey, get it. Put it where only your man can get it.
We'll give you all the scores at the end of the 1st quarter. Stick with us. And they're going to run a screen here, and he overshoots Johnson here, so try to get it to your man and give him some space to work.
Right.
Could not connect there. 2nd and 10.
You're right, Jordy. I think he got a little excited on that pass.
There's a lot of excitement in this building this evening.
You're right.
You look at the Grove, it's packed. You look at Amite's side, it's standing room only. You look at Bunkie's side, there's not an empty seat in the house.
You're right, Jordy. Here we go, 2nd and 10. They need to get something going.
2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. There's the motion. We got whistles. False start on offense. Going to back them up 5.
Procedure call against the Panthers. They'll back them up 5. Make it 2nd and 15.
So it'll be 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line, Jordan.
And you want to stay in front of the chains this evening if you're both sides.
Yes, most definitely.
Negative plays will hurt here in the 2nd round.
You're right. You're right.
Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes here is going to come out of this game with a victory.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Here we go, Mr. Swallow. 2nd and 15 for the Panthers. 54 seconds remains. And we go a handoff. And he got about 3 yards there.
Got about 3 on the pickup.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd and 13.
Tillman, along with
3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
Yep, about 3rd and 12.
12 for the Panthers.
And you got to keep running it.
Yeah.
You keep running it, it's going to set up the big pass play later.
Most definitely. Most definitely. This will probably be.
Might be the final play of the first quarter here. And Compton steps up in the pocket. Now he turns into a runner, tiptoes the sideline. And going to be short of the marker, and we're going to get at least one more play. Stepped out of bounds with 7 seconds. So last time Coach was in this situation, he sent the punting unit out. Here we are again.
Oh, yeah.
And here he comes again. The punting unit will come back out.
His defense is playing too well right now.
Yes, you make him drive the whole field here, but you know, if you give number 1 for Amite a shot, if you get Buchanan, a shot here. This could flip this game on his head in a heartbeat.
Most definitely. You want to kick away from him.
It's B-U-C-H, and I don't know what the end of it is. We're just calling to Brylan.
Got a good snap there. No rugby-style punt this time, and sense of beauty. And Amite's going to have a shot here, number 1.
15-yard line.
A lot of speed,
right there.
but better punt coverage. And they sling him down. And Amite will have to wait on this one before the offense comes on the field, because that's the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the first quarter here from the Grove, Bunkie 8, Amite 0. Gary, first quarter thoughts.
Man, amazing. It's exactly like we thought. It's just Bunkie took the opening kickoff, went down the field and scored, and it's been a stalemate on both teams ever since.
Let's do it. Scores from around the state. We're interested. Let's find out.
Okay. Madison Prep 7, St. Charles 0, Lakeshore 7, Iota 0, Opelousas and Jennings still tied at 6, second quarter. Dunham 14, Parkview Baptist 0, Edie White 23, Livingston Collegiate 0, Plaquemine 13, Northwest 0, Pine 7, Kaplan 0. Lake Charles College Prep and JFK tied at 7. Slaughter Charter and Jewel Sumner tied at 14. North DeSoto 7, Belchase 0. Franklin Parish 7, Bruley 0. Archbishop Shaw 14, Laranja 7. Franklinton 14, West Feliciana 7. Wassman 8, Iowa 7. Jesuit 10, Turlings Catholic 0. One more score for you. Central of Baton Rouge 21, West of Ouachita 0.
Whoa. First and 10 for the Warriors.
First and 10 coming out of
28-yard line.
The quarter. And the Warriors down by 8. And it seems like it's a lot more after the way Bunkie held on the football there in the first quarter.
You're right, Jordy. Don't know what they're waiting for. Oh, setting the chains. Here we go, Jordy. Inside handoff.
He goes for a minimum pickup close to the 30-yard line. And right now, you just want positive yards if you're Amite.
Yes, you do.
Nothing behind the marker.
Yes, you want to try to maintain and stay positive all the way down.
Second down and 8.
Second down and 8 from the 30-yard line, just underway, second quarter. .12 surveying the field, taking a shot, and they're going to get him with a holding call here, Gary. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Had a hand on the jersey.
Yeah.
When you know you got a team that likes to throw deep passes, you got no safeties on the field. That shows a lot of trust playing man-on-man coverage this evening.
You're right, Jordy. You're right.
Couple more scores while we wait. Destrehan 13, Northwood Shreveport 7. Rummel 10, McDonough 35, 0. Vanderbilt Catholic 7, Cannon 0.
I think Opelousas just scored, Enoch. We're going to give you that score after you're done.
All right, St. Thomas More 7, St. Augustine 0, Airline 7, Westgate 0. All right, go ahead.
Wait, after this play, 12. Gonna be hit and brought. No, look at this. Gary escaped it. Had 3 opportunities to bring him down. Leapfrogs the defender. Number 12 down the sideline and finally steps out of bounds.
At the 20-yard line, Jordy.
What a run.
Brings down Jeremy.
From Jeremy Franklin.
Off the left.
Tell you what, Jordy, they had him. They had
First and 10 for the Warriors.
53 yards. 35 yards? Okay.
35-yarder,
wow.
Gary.
What
a run.
He was hit at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Oh,
and he's drugged down. Gets up, flexes. He's been in the weight room, Mr. Swallow.
Yes, he has, Jordy. Oh, my goodness.
Number 88 there on the stop.
For a loss.
Kenyon Randall.
Loss of 2, Jordy. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
You gave that Kinder score yet?
Did earlier. It was 8-0.
8-0 into the first quarter. 12.
Back to pass.
Taking a shot. Got a man open. Caught. Touchdown, Amy Warriors. We got us a game, Gary.
You right, Jordy.
Number 14, Braylon Taylor, and they finally connect with it.
Right, you right,
They've been going his way over and over and over again. This time it results in 6 22-yard touchdown pass. And the extra point team is on the field here. Interesting. Bunkie's going to go for 2 all night. Amy's coming out for the extra point. Number 19, Colin Adamson, on to do the kicking duties. To make it an 8-7 ball game. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. And what a response from the Warriors.
Yes, sir, Jordy. Drive the ball downfield. Now it's an 8-7 ball game. Hey, how will Bunkie respond?
Your new score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field. Bunkie 8, Amite 7. Got a good one brewing.
You right, Jordy.
Second round matchup. Live on Under the Lights. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's go, Gary.
That's right, Jordy. Great drive by Amy.
And Bunkie, the last 2 or 3 drives. Punt.
Yeah, punt. Yeah, you know. They moved the ball a little bit, but
you got to go respond.
Yeah, they haven't had that sustained drive. So it's very important for them to do that right now.
So make sure you buy your tickets.
Gary, I think it's a great time to thank a couple folks around here on this kickoff. We'll see what happens. But as soon as this plays over, we're going to thank a couple people.
Most definitely.
11 taken down about the 33-yard line. Gary, first off, Thursday night treated at Rocky's right down the road, my friend.
Yes.
Owner, great man, met him, paid for our meal, said, you're doing a Bunkie game? Meal is on me. Outstanding restaurant he has right there at Rocky's.
Yeah, it's very, very, very famous restaurant. Very good people, you know. And I know I didn't get a chance to go, but I know you and Holly went, and I know that y'all enjoyed yourself.
Absolutely. And they had a tailgate spot over here also. They were cooking it up. Some great seafood last night. And Gary, after this play, we're gonna thank some more people at the Grove. 5 coming off of a blitz off the edge. And Compton turns into a runner and goes for about 4 or 5 yards. Gary, we get here. We set up. They say, go to the Grove. And that's all you got to do. You ain't got to ask. Just walk.
And we did.
And they will pull you in. And when they tell you they pulled you in, they fed you well this evening, didn't they?
Oh, they did, man. The gumbo, had some chili. Enoch said they had some sweets over there that he even sampled out.
Jambalaya, man. They got about 50 to 100 different booths set up over there, tailgating. Grove. The Grove is unmatched.
Always, always.
So thank you for everyone taking care of us in pregame. Gonna throw a little screen here. Pass is complete.
Oh
there he goes, holding one man to beat an old turf monster. Got him.
Tried to make a cut and just feet went out from under him. Great play there, call.
Chains will move. Kyle Johnson, big pickup. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 19-yard pickup there on the little bubble screen. And they got him to jump in the neutral zone. That's going to be a free 5 yards.
That's it.
Offsides penalty against the Warriors.
Wow, Jordan. That's got to drive a coach crazy.
Yeah, that's the head scratchers there. You just got the momentum right back, and Bunkie, they're going to claim it right back in their territory at the 40. Edna Carr leads Huntington 21-0. Southside leads Walker 13-0. Inside heading off to Lee, and it's always better to start a drive. 1st and 5.
Yes.
Picks up 2. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Osvaldo Razzo makes the hit.
Romo 19, McDonough 35, nothing. Neville
Second
21,
and about
Covington
4
0.
for your Panthers.
Mandeville 6, West Monroe 0. Catholic of Baton Rouge 28, East Jefferson 0. Hahnville up 14-0 on Chalmette. Alexandria 21, Evangel Christian 6. Acadiana 14, John Curtis 7. Bird 10, St. Paul 7. Destrehan 20, Northwood 7. One more score, Zachary and Ruston tied at 7.
Good one, Gary. State championship rematch.
Yes.
Lee gets the carry, and
Lee off the right side.
he has not had much production on the ground this evening.
Not much success there.
But you got to give kudos to that front 7.
Oh, yeah, that front 7 of Amite is, they're shutting down that line of scrimmage. Gain of, actually, no gain.
Another big update for you here. St. Edmunds 16, St. Martin's Episcopal 10. And Westminster Christian of Opelousas 10, Vermilion Catholic 6.
Oh.
Third down and 3 for the Panthers. Lee gonna get another carry, and he is stood up and drugged down. And Gary, after 3 straight punts, I think it's time to go for it.
Jaden Kelly along with Eric.
You're right, Jordy.
Stop.
Oh,
On 4th down.
And if you're Amite, you get a stop right here, boy. You cooking with grease now.
You are, Jordy.
Think you got to put it in the hands of 5.
I would say so.
He's got to go make a play here. Fourth and 3, offense stays on the field here. Kind of in that spot of the field where you go for it. And here we go, offense is going for it. And we got whistles. Timeout, Bunkie. And they're going to talk about this 4th down. Good time out there.
Good time out there, yes. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Let's go, scores.
Riverside Academy 7, Hamilton Christian 6, Logansport 21, Elton 6, Covenant Christian 14, Central Catholic 7, Southern Lab 12, St. Frederick 0, Grand Lake 14, Jeanerette 6, Ascension Catholic 23, OC 0, North Iberville and General Trask still tied at 0. Ascension Episcopal 10, Kentwood 6. Ouachita Christian 14, Catholic of Point Capee 0. Haynesville and Montgomery still scoreless, but that game started at 7:30. Catholic of New Iberia 28, Northlake Christian 0. Kinder still up on Westlake 8-0. Pope John Paul and Episcopal scoreless in the 2nd quarter.
You got an Opelousas Jennings score for me?
14-6, I believe it is in favor of Opelousas. I can double check to be sure. Yes, it's 14-6.
Got your 4th and 3.
Loreauville is up 14-0 on ERAP.
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Upset
there you
alert,
go.
Swallow.
Yes, sir.
4th and 3, what's the play call? You going quarterback design run here?
Yeah, probably so, but I'm not going to go straight up the gut. I've got to go side to side or throw the ball like he is.
And he's got a man wide open, number 11. They're going to go score. Touchdown, Panthers. 4th and 3. Fake the run. On 11. Over the top. Touchdown.
Oh, my God, Jordy.
Bunkie Panthers, my friend.
Everybody committed to the run. He just snuck out of there and lost that pass to him. Nobody around him. Touchdown, Bunkie Panthers.
And the air horns are going.
Guys, that was a 39-yard touchdown right. 39 yards.
Compton finds Kane Milligan for 39 yards.
You right,
And they
Jordy.
extend their lead. Here comes the 2-point conversion. 30 takes a direct snap, lowers his hat, does not get in. 2-point conversion, no good.
It's no good.
14-7, Jordy.
My, oh my, Swallow.
Yes, yes, yes.
Once again, a 45-yard pass from Compton to.
And they say 45 yards in the.
That was actually 35, I think.
Your new score from Charles E. Jean Brittenfield, home of the Grove. Bunkie 14, Amite 7. Opelousas now leads Jennings 22-6.
I'll check the replay to see exactly how many yards that play was, just to be sure.
Go for it. Temperatures dropping, Gary, but we would not have it any other way.
I know. At halftime, I'm going to my truck and get my big jacket. 39.
There's the kick.
There's a kick.
Three's trying to reverse field. Now he cuts it up, got a lane, and he is up in it after he crossed the 35-yard line.
Got to the 37, I think, Jordy.
John Keith Lavallee makes the tackle on special teams.
And now if you're Amite, got to go respond.
Oh, yeah, you got to go respond, try to get something down.
Looks like the Warriors have 1st and 10.
If you're Bunkie, you got to make sure nobody behind you. You cannot let these receivers get behind you.
Northwest down 13-0. To Plaquemine. Start off with an inside handoff to number 2 in.
Looks like he lost a yard, Jordy.
Runs into a stone wall.
Right at the line of scrimmage. John Keith.
Another big update for you from our area. St. Ed's 24, St. Martin's 10.
Come on now.
Quarter. And Vermilion Catholic just scored, so it's now 13-10 in favor of those Eagles. And St. Frederick's is making it a ball game with Southern Lab 12-7, and Jeanneret and Grand Lake is tied at 14 in the second quarter.
Whoa.
2nd and 11. 12 looks, takes a shot, and he's hit as he throws. And the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, man, he got hit pretty good.
And they've been giving pressure all evening.
My goodness. He cocked up and got, cocked that arm back and let it go, and he got hit. You right. Oh, my goodness. Third down and 11.
3rd and 11. Jeremy Franklin, you got to find Braylon Taylor on this one. Franklin looks, clean pocket, got it. Number 14, there he is, Gary. Told you.
Yep.
You got to find Taylor, and they found him. And he's slow to get up, my friend.
Looks like he's hurt, Jordy.
He's shaking up on the play.
You don't want to see that, Gary.
No,
and
that young man is very key to their offense.
Prayers are with the young man at this time, ladies and gentlemen. We'll step away. 6:25 to play. So they look at the injured Amite Warrior.
He's
14 going to get up and run off on his own power. A great sign to see there, Gary.
Yes, yes. Hopefully it was just like the wind knocked out of him.
Taylor, 31-yard reception there. He's having a huge first half.
At the 33-yard line.
2 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
First and 10 for the Warriors. And that one right there, busted play. Nobody wanted the football. Be careful. 12 is slipping out of tackles this evening.
I think he tried to pull the ball, and the running back didn't want to give it up. So it'll be lost.
2nd down and 15.
Yeah.
Make it 14.
A couple more updates for you. DeQuincy 13, Franklin 6. Newman 28, Darbarn Woods Charter 6. Union Parish 28, Red River 8. And last one before we go back, LCA 20, Notre Dame 14.
And Acadiana 14, Curtis 10, just in the chat. Franklin taking a shot. He's got a step on him and a beauty.
No, great defensive play.
Great coverage.
Great defensive play. Stuck his hand.
Gary, we
in
got a
the
penalty
last
flag
minute.
in the backfield.
Holding against Amite.
Ryan Patterson knocks it away at the last second.
It's going to be holding against Amite.
Probably decline this penalty here.
If I was a betting man, I'd probably say so. Holding, penalties decline. Yes. Third down.
Joe Sumner, Slaughter Charter, winner gets that matchup right now.
14.
Joe Sumner with a 21-20 lead. Alexandria is winning 34-6. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout with them. Go check out a sponsor at this time, my friend. And we'll go to Mr. Gary Swallow's sponsorship at this time.
Gary Swallow's Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial arts family. Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock, teaching life skills and personal development, one student at a time.
Thank you to Mr. Gary Swallow, great sponsor to the platform. Also doing a little color this evening.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you for that.
Third down and long for the Warriors. And they throw a pass out and great coverage there.
Oh, my goodness, man.
Gary, they talked all season about how special and how good this Bunkie defense was, and we're seeing it on full display this evening.
You're right, Jordy. You are right. They had that sniffed out from the beginning. Great job, great job.
And they will have to send the punting unit out. Number 8, Jack Johnson. Is your punter, Kyle Johnson. Waits at the 10. Will he get a shot here? High snap. And it's a sky kick. And they're scattering.
25-yard line, Jordan.
Bunkie up 14-7, 4:38 to play here, second quarter. Got a shot to go out on some points here.
You're right, Jordy. They got some time. They got to possess the ball and just work it down and, you know, like I said, just try to take some time off that clock.
The OHS score is 22-6 Opelousas. I shared the stream on our platform, so if anybody don't want to watch us and you want to go watch Opelousas, I did share that stream.
First and 10.
First and 10.
25.
Remember when we talked about shot plays?
Yes, most definitely.
I do it right here. Instead, they go quarterback design run.
And he's got the
And
side.
he's got a sideline and just runs out of bounds, picks up about 5 yards.
33-yard line. Nice pick up on
Correction.
the right side.
Picked up 8.
They'll bring up second.
And it will be
down.
second down and 2.
We'll call it a short 3.
You got a Northwest update?
Checking right now. That score, Plaquemine 13, Northwest 7 in the second quarter.
Okay. Running a little bubble. And he breaks off the first tackle.
And he's
dangerous and shifty with the ball in his hands. 67 comes up fired up.
tell you what, Jordy, that
was number 0 on the reception.
That was
Ryan Patterson.
That play was basically, smelled out by the defense. It's just he would not go down.
Got another update for you. Slaughter Charter and Joel Sumner tied at 21, and Jennings just scored. So as of right now, it's 22-12.
High snap. Compton being patient, letting his blocks develop. And tiptoe for about 3 yards. John Curtis leads Acadiana 21-16.
Whoa.
Battle of the Veers. About 4 minutes to play here before halftime. And we're going to go through all of our sponsors at halftime. We'll give you scores from around the state at halftime. Our first half starts.
They need to get to the line.
Second down for the Panthers.
Levin's going to get the jet sweep here.
Look at this, Jordy.
He's got the first down.
And more.
Falls his way forward to about the 44-yard line. And Levin having himself quite a first half.
First down, Panthers.
Kane Milligan. Chains will move. Panthers on the move again.
Nice pick up around that left
I got you a
side.
big update. Iowa 17, Wassman 8 in the second quarter.
How about the Franklin Parish game? Winner of that one.
Franklin Parish is up as of right now. Franklin Parish is up 14-0 over Brutally. And I had one more for you. Cecilia 22, Letcher 14.
First and 10. Zion Lee gets a carry. And his best run of the evening.
You're right, Jordy.
Goes for about 6.
Looks like they're finally starting to flex that muscle.
Well, you don't get away from it.
No.
You run and you stick with your offense.
Yes, you do. You do, definitely.
Right now, they're dominating the time of possession.
A 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Second and 3 for the Panthers. And quarterback fires a pass out to Johnson. He's about as dangerous as they get with the ball in his hands, but this time corralled and going to be about a yard short of the marker.
Third and about 1.
The first down. Looks like 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. With the ball just shy of the 35.
3rd and 1. All these receivers on the field just to get some guys out the box, Gary.
Oh, they threw it. They jumped again, Jordy.
Defense?
Defense jumped again. Man.
Warriors offsides. That's a 5-yard penalty and a first down.
Wow, Jordy.
If you're trying to follow the St. Ed's game, it's on 98.5, correct? The radio station?
Yeah,
You can download the app.
Another update from that game. 32-10 in favor of those fighting Blue Jays. And Vermilion Catholic is up 22-10 over Westminster.
How much?
22-10.
22-10. Wow.
Gonna fake it. Double move. He's wide open again. Number 11. Caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow, Jordy. That was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You better get to know number 11's name real quick, because that's his second of the night.
You're right, Jordy. That is amazing.
The double move, Gary.
Just quick in and out. And nobody picked it up. Nobody picked it up. Oh, my goodness.
My, oh, my. Dylan Compton to Kane Milligan is starting to become a trend this evening.
Called out on a 29-yard touchdown strike, Jordy.
And they will go 2-point conversion. Snap. Lee. Bodied up again. 2-point conversion. No good.
Braylon Broomfield made a nice play.
Man, here we go. Let's check out that score.
In favor of your Panthers.
Your new score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field. Ladies and gentlemen, Bunkie 20. Amite 7. Panthers playing with their hair on fire this evening.
Right now, Jordy. Right now, Jordy. You are right.
Welcome in all 400 of you. Let us know where you're watching from this evening. Shout it out in the chat. We would love to hear from you.
Got a few more updates for you. Kinder increases their lead over Westlake, 14-0. Lakeshore holding a 7-3 lead over Iota. Gina up 32-6 on Port Allen. St. James up 14-6 on Donaldsonville. And Pine holding a 7-0 lead over Kaplan.
Uh-oh. Lock of the week's in jeopardy.
Yeah. JFK's up 20-7 over Lake Charles College Prep.
Gary, you notice how they put the football on the tee?
Yes. Boom.
Little squib kick.
Good. Get down.
And it's down at the 20-yard line where he finally picks it up. Trying to use his speed to get outside. He's got the sideline and pushed out of bounds. And here we go. Important drive looms.
Right, Jordy.
You got 2:30. How many timeouts they got remaining?
One.
One apiece. You're Amite here. You know you get the ball to start the second half.
Correct.
And how important is this to go 2 for 1?
Yeah. Oh, you definitely to get back in this game. Yes. Bunkie's been playing good defense, so Amite has to basically capitalize, on this drive. Very important.
1st and 10 for the Warriors at their own 20.
I'm going to get to the chat right after this play, cuz a lot of great ones watching this evening. 12 under pressure, slipping tackles again, Gary, and now he's brought down and sacked.
He almost lost that ball, Jordy. Oh my goodness, they are playing possessed football right now, Jordy.
Listen to some of these people that are watching this evening, Gary. You ready?
Yes.
Steven says he's watching from Seattle. David Mayu watching from Jackson, Alabama. Sharon Sims watching from Formerville.
Here we go, pass.
Under pressure again, gonna be brought down and sacked.
Oh,
back-to-back sacks, and if you're Coach Hillman, when did you use that last time out?
Number 3, that's his second sack of the first half so far. Number 3, that's his second sack of the game so far.
You right. More for you, Doug Dupas, watching from Alaska.
Oh, man, that's a long way away.
Mr. Ray said, at work. Marcus Laughlin watching from Westlake. Phyllis watching from Lafayette. Latonya watching from Marksville. And we got whistles.
Timeout.
Amite Warriors. 1:08 to play before halftime.
Jordy, that is
final timeout.
Yes.
Here you go, Gary. More for you. Chris watching from Houston. Yolanda watching from Bunkie. Randall watching from Houston.
33.
Thomas watching from North Carolina. Jared Artigo from Ville Platte. Donaldson watching from New York City.
Hey.
Stretch. Oh, he wants to know the Kinder score. We're going to give it to you in a few seconds. T watching from Georgia. Bud watching from Jennings, but from Gaydon. Deborah from Cottonport. Lloyd watching from McKinley, Texas. He's from Abbeville, though. Let's see. Dawson watching from Bunkie. Why you not here?
Yeah,
everybody's here tonight.
Should be in the stadium, man.
Everybody's here.
Here we go, Jordy. This is third.
April Frazier.
Like 30.
Watching Texas. Third down and long. Just throw a screen here. Instead, he throws a bomb and overshoots his intended receiver, and it will send the punting unit out on the field.
104.
And with 104, one timeout in your back pocket, Panthers got a shot to get some more points here. More scores for you.
If they can get a good return on this, Jordy, they got a good shot.
Zachary 14, Rustin 7 in the second quarter.
Okay, they're trying to get their revenge from the state title game.
Yes, sir. Destrehan up 28-14 over Northwood of Shreveport. St. Augustine, St. Thomas More.
And they get the punt off, and that's a beauty. Kyle Johnson's going to have a shot here around the 48-yard line. Being patient.
Patient, look at this.
Got a wall, and he's pushed out of bounds. And they got to be careful. You don't want anybody getting tossed from this one.
You right.
Real quick, Gary.
Yes.
More for you.
Yes.
Harold, watch from Beaumont. Henry from Killeen, Texas.
Yeah, one time out.
Beckett from Key West. Dees from Kenner. Got one from Johnson City, Tennessee.
Hey.
Adam watching from Coproli, Texas. Probably got that one wrong. Caroline watching from Gina. Hutton watching from Ponchatoula. Lee from Ville Platte. 1st and 10, Bunkie. And he steps away from the pressure, keeping his eyes downfield, sets his feet, takes a shot to number 11. Is it again? It's the hat trick! It's the hat trick, Gary!
Oh, my goodness!
And the roughing the passer is going to be declined.
Oh, no, it's going to go on the kickoff.
It's going to go on the kickoff. But, Gary, it's the dang hat trick, my friend.
3.
Number 11, Kane Milligan.
Goodness, man.
It's the Kane Milligan and Dylan Compton show tonight.
Wow, Jordy. Oh, my God.
31-yarder.
A 31-yard touchdown pass to number 11.
And that's Dylan Compton. That is Dylan Compton. He escaped the pressure.
Right.
Got his feet set and threw a bomb downfield.
Oh, my goodness, Jordy, that was amazing.
You're right.
And he was covered.
Lamar watching from Lafayette. Pereira watching from Dutchtown. Jump ball here. And the two-point conversion will be no good. Real quick, I gotta get these people real quick. Hold on. Terrell watching from Port Barry.
Amazing play right there, Jordy.
And you know, you said Amite could score in a blink of an eye. Well, I just saw Bunkie do it.
Twice. Boom, boom, boom.
I can't get to the rest of them, Gary, but welcome, everyone. And if this is your first time to Under the Lights, thank you.
Absolutely. I got an update from General Trask in North Iberville.
Okay.
General Trask up 16-0 in the second quarter.
Oh, goodness.
St. Ed's up 38-17 over St. Martin's Episcopal. And I got one. Haynesville 20, Montgomery 0 in the second quarter. That game started 30 minutes late.
Okay.
Well, you got to remember, every game at Haynesville starts at 7:30, so they can give everyone time to get off work.
Got to get to him.
Number 6 on the return.
He's got some speed, Jordy.
Takes a big leg out the end of it.
On the return up to about
Gary, this is must score territory. 34 seconds. You're down a couple scores.
Oh,
you got to get your offense going up tempo right now.
You know what's going to happen, Jordy. They're going to just drop back and throw the ball as far as they can. They've had a lot of success with that, but they need to score quick.
Till halftime, 1st and 10.
First and 10. Handoff, and they may just try to take this one to halftime.
That's what it looks like, Jordy. They're just going to let that clock run.
New score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field. Bunkie 26, Amite 7, and we're down to the final 20 seconds before halftime.
They don't have to snap it if they don't want to, Jordy.
Second down and 10.
Amite will come out of the locker room and get the ball first, right? They got to make some adjustments, and they got to make it quick.
They're just
Bunkie, you go into halftime, Gary, and I think the message is going to be clear. Finish.
Finish. That's what they got to do.
That's what the message is going to be. Finish it.
Finish it. Yeah, you're right. Halfway there, do the same thing the second half. No mistakes. Let's do it.
You're Amite. You're not out of the ball game. We've seen crazier things happen.
Oh, yes.
You're down 3 scores, and you know your offense can come out of the second half and it can turn this game into a track meet in a heartbeat.
You're right, Jordy. This is you can't count Amite out. I mean, they can score quick with their ability to throw the ball deep and score. Man, you just got to be careful.
I got a big update for you as far as the team that will meet the winner of this game.
Let me hear it.
Slaughter Charter 28, Jules Sumner 21 halftime.
Wow.
So if Slaughter Charter wins and Bunkie wins, quarterfinals are right back here.
Right back here next week, yes.
Yep. Because Slaughter Charter is the 13 seed while Bunkie is the 5. If Jules Sumner wins, Bunkie has to go to Jules Sumner as they're the 4 seed.
Correct. Wow.
I'm going.
Interesting.
I'm going first half thoughts at this time. We start with the GOAT, Gary Swallow.
Well, I won't say that, but man.
The Taekwondo GOAT.
This game is basically it's going the way that we thought it was as far as intensity and stuff, but man, we thought that it was going to be a slugfest, but Bunkie is the one that's putting their foot on the gas. They seem to be the one that's scoring that's on these long plays. Man, just unbelievable. So I gotta say kudos to Bunkie. You won half of football away from advancing. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
That's it.
That's the $1 million question. Can you close this one out? Because they're not going to go away.
Oh, they will not go away at all. No, not at all.
First half thoughts, Enoch Brogy. You got some stats for us also?
I do.
After your thoughts?
I'll give you some stats after my thoughts. So my first half thoughts, Bunkie's defense, every bit as advertised.
Every bit.
Especially at stopping the run. Here's the thing. Amite's doing a good job of stopping the run on everything on the inside. But Bunkie, especially in the second quarter, that pass rush has found and hit home multiple times.
Yes.
That Bunkie defense is legit and will give anybody in the division select bracket that they're in, it'll give any of them fits. Any team that goes up against them, because they are ferocious and they just keep coming after you.
You're right.
I'll give you some stats for the Bunkie Panthers. Number 3, that linebacker that they have, he has 2 sacks so far in the first half. So keep an eye out on him. For number 5, he has a 9-yard rushing touchdown. He has 7 carries, and those carries have equivalent to 49 yards. But here's the thing. He's thrown for 3 touchdowns. And number 11, he's caught 3 touchdowns. These strikes were 39 yards, 29 yards, and 31 yards. Oh, and the quarterback ran a 39-yard touchdown run to start the game.
Right. Oh, unbelievable.
So just a fantastic performance by Bunkie so far in the first half. Don't let up, and you will be in the next round waiting the winner of Jules Sumner and Slaughter Charter to figure out if you're taking a road trip or if you're going to be right back here at the Grove.
Yeah, you're right, man. And there's nothing like this place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, amazing atmosphere, amazing tailgating. It was a great experience. I'm glad I came out here with y'all tonight.
We're glad you came with us.
Thank you.
Let's go. Sponsors at this time. We don't want to get kicked off because of the music. So we'll step away. We'll be back for scores from around the state. But we got to thank our great sponsors, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Howard Howard Pool Company, taking pride in every pool since 1973. Locally owned and operated, serving all of South Central Louisiana, specializing in new construction, genuine and vinyl liner swimming pools. Give Mr. Kyle Vidrine a call today at 337-942-7222. The Crawfish House and Grill, the finest Cajun restaurant in Opelousas, Louisiana, located at 1214 South Union Street. They're open for lunch Sunday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and also serving dinner Tuesday through Saturday 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So if you're in town for lunch or dinner, pass by for some great Cajun seafood. They are also now serving cold draft beer. So make reservations or take it to go. They're also offering catering. Give them a call at 337-948-0049 or give them an email at crawfishhouseandgrill@yahoo.com. Complete Turf Care has proudly been serving Louisiana since 2003. They are fully insured and licensed by the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and the State of Louisiana Licensing Board for contractors. They work closely with experts in the industry to help solve any problems that may occur in your turf. And they take pride in ensuring that your athletic field is the envy of all who visit your facility. Give owner Nick Semino a call today at 337-230-6427. Athletic field renovations, turf maintenance, irrigation, landscaping, and so much more. Tell them UTL sent you on by. Bork's Supermarket and Specialty Meats has been a Cajun tradition for over 70 years. Hot boudin, hot cracklings, plate lunches, and home of the original jalapeno sausage cheese bread. 2 locations at 581 Saison Avenue in Port Barre, Louisiana. Or try the Lafayette location at 3211 Johnson Street. They offer catering for wedding receptions, banquet parties, and company functions. The best Sunday barbecue around. They open 7 days a week in Port Barre, Tuesday through Sunday in Lafayette, Louisiana. Are you ready to take your school's fundraising game to the next level? Fundraising University, America's leading fundraising company for high school sports, is here to help. They raise more money in less time. With the least amount of interference in your program, their 7 to 10 day fundraisers, proven fundraising system, and unbeatable service led by expert fundraising coaches ensure your success. See why teams across the state are switching to Fundraising University. Visit fundraisingu.net today and get started. Give Mr. Stuart Miller a call at 318-278-9344 or shoot him an email at smiller@fundraisingu.net. UTL Player of the Game sponsor, Whips Prints, Custom Apparel, and Substrate Designs. Owner Kenneth Whip Beverly is located in Crowley, Louisiana, with all your heat transfer and sublimation shirt design needs. You can follow him on Facebook or Instagram. Give him a call today at 337-581-6631. Tell Whip Under the Lights sent you on by.
Gary Swallows Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock Martial Arts, serving Opelousas and the surrounding area since 1988, with programs specially designed for all age groups. Tiger Cubs, 4 and 5-year-olds, juniors, 6 through 11-year-olds, teens, 12 to 15-year-olds, and all adults, 16 and above. Give us a call at 337-948-3433 so you can set up your first
free trial class, meet all of our certified instructors, and take the first step towards joining our martial arts family. Taekwondo Plus Tiger Rock, teaching life skills and personal development, one student at a time.
We want to recognize is Mr. Jason Foreman.
Ladies and gentlemen, back here at the Grove, and time to give you some scores from around the state. Holden, Enoch, come close. Let's give you some scores at this time.
Filled with Panther fans, lots of food. And
listen in on some good scores. Southside leads Walker 27-0. Sharks swimming their way into the quarterfinals.
We want to thank
Catholic of Baton Rouge, the defending state champs, lead East Jefferson 42-0. West Monroe, Mandeville.
Thank you, Jason.
West Monroe leads 7-6 at this moment.
Mr. Garland Foreman.
Acadiana leads John Curtis 21-16. Good game brewing. Airline leads Westgate 21-0. Edna Carr leads Huntington 42-0. Listen to this one. How good is Alexandria? 49-6 at halftime. They lead Evangel.
That defense, baby.
He is a 2022 inductee.
Yeah, but remember, Opelousas and Ash was in a shootout earlier.
Hey, shows how good Opelousas
But
is.
tonight,
What else we got? Neville leads Covington 28-6.
Whoa.
Rummel leads McDonough 35, 22-7. St. Thomas More leads St. Aug 14-7.
All-state guard from 1970.
Hineville leads Chalmette 17-7. Jesuit leads Turlings 13-10.
Ike is more than just a
Zachary Rustin tied at 14.
Generations of Panther fans.
Bird leads St. Paul's 23-7.
Football programs.
Destrehan leads Northwood Shreveport 35-14.
We cannot express enough gratitude for your
North Dakota leads Bell Chase 23-0.
For the voice of the Panthers.
Madison Prep leads St. Charles 21-0.
Mr. Ike Riche.
Edie White leads Livingston Collegiate 44-0. Archbishop Shaw leads Laranger 28-7. Iowa leads Wassman 17-8.
Yellow Jackets.
Iota leads Lakeshore 10-7.
Wow, look at Iota, boy.
Franklinton leads West Feliciana 21-14. Cecilia leads Lutcher 22-14. Opelousas leads Jennings 22-12. Franklin Parish leads Bruley 22-0. Vanderbilt Catholic leads Archbishop Hannon 42-0. Central Baton Rouge leads West Washita 31-7. Plaquemine leads Northwest 28-7.
Get that Sumner score soon, Jordan.
Here you go. Sumner and Slaughter Charter. That would be a 28-21 Slaughter Charter lead at halftime. Winner of that game gets the winner of our game. If Bunkie and Slaughter wins, quarterfinal football at the Grove. Long way from there. What else we got, Mr. Swallow?
I don't know. What
All
we
right,
got?
we're going to do our split.
Rummel.
Go to 5.
If your number's called, meet me in the press box.
He did? Okay.
6-0.
Rummel leads McDonough 35, 22-7.
6. Let's say it again.
Leesville leads Loyola Prep 28-6.
Xavier Ford show.
6.
Sterlington leads Lakeside
Come on up.
35-0.
Supporting the Bunkie Beta Club. I'm going to say it one more time.
New score update.
9-8-3-3-6.
New score update. Madison Prep now leads St. Charles 21-6.
Come on, St. Charles.
Dunham leads Parkview 28-0. Calvary Baptist leads De La Salle 21-0. Kinder leads Westlake 20-6. St. James leads Donaldsonville 21-6. Gina leads Port Allen 40-14. John F. Kennedy leads Lake Charles College Prep 20-14.
Game there, fellas.
Laurelville leads ERAF 21-0. Slaughter Charter leads Jules Sumner 28-21. Pine leads Kaplan 14-0. Lock of the week in jeopardy, Gary.
And I got them in my
Me too.
I got them in my semis. Yeah.
LCA leads Notre Dame 27-14. Episcopal Pope John Paul tied at 0.
Wow.
Mangum leads West St. John 30-0. Newman leads the Arbonne Woods 42-7. Union Parish leads Red River 35-8. Catholic New Iberia leads Northlake Christian 35-8. Washita Christian leads Catholic of Point Capee 14-0. Franklin leads DeQuincy 14-13. Oak Grove leads Mansfield 49-14. Vermilion Catholic leads Westminster 27-10. Riverside leads Hamilton Christian 14-6.
Thank the fans for coming out for 35 years listening to this old man.
Logan Sport leads Elton 42-6. Ascension Catholic leads Opelousas Catholic 51-7.
Oh, wow.
Kentwood leads Ascension Episcopal 12-10. Southern Lab leads St. Frederick's 12-7. Covington Christian leads Central Catholic 33-13. Jeanerette leads Grand Lake 26-17. St. Ed's leads St. Martin's Episcopal 38-23.
Get on it.
We've started the second half here. And Gary, a couple more for you.
Okay.
General Trask leads North Iberville 16-0. And Haynesville leads Montgomery 33-0. And we got an injured Amite Warrior down. We have to step away as they attend to him, Mr. Swallow, before we can come back.
Yes, sir.
For this broadcast.
Perkins.
Gary gonna get up, and it's good to see him get up. Hopefully he gets back on the field real quick. That's number 26 walking off, ladies and gentlemen.
Lionel Perkins, number 26.
Lionel Perkins, Gary.
Yes.
Gary, we welcome everyone back into the chat this evening, and the messages at halftime. Number one, for Amite, keep fighting.
That's right, right. Most definitely.
For Bunkie, finish.
Yes.
Keep fighting, finish. The two messages at halftime. Your thoughts the rest of the way.
Oh, no, Bunkie, Amite has to take, this is an important drive for Amite. They need to take the ball, control it, go down the field, and score. Bunkie needs to stop them, get the ball back, and this is going to decide a lot, this drive right here.
And I don't think they got the right spot of the field, or somebody's got to go out for a play.
Yeah.
Illegal substitution, 12 men on the field.
Substitution call against the Warriors, so they'll back them up.
Back them up 5 yards.
I got one more update for you. John Curtis just scored 22-21 over Acadiana. The PAT or two-point conversion might be pending.
And 49-6, Ash leads Evangel now. Quick pass out, fires to his big-time target, number 14, making guys miss. And a positive way and a great start to this second half if you're Amite.
Well, if you're Amite, your goal is to find 14. 14 is your everything. You know, you just need to find him.
Run out by Ron Patterson, but that will move the chains.
Chains will move, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
1st and 10.
Picked up 20 there, handoff to the tailback, bounces it outside, and goes for about a pickup of 3.
Around the right side. J.J. Johnson makes the tackle.
That was number 2, Malcolm Patrick, on the carry. He's been limited this evening.
You're right.
Let's see if he can get it going here in the second half. And he fired it out to 14, and he dropped it, Gary.
Man.
And he ain't dropped many of them this evening.
Saying, Jordy, he did not drop many. I think he started to run before he had possession of the ball right there.
Receiver, that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Warriors.
3rd down, desperately need a 1st down.
Most definitely, most definitely.
I got a scoreless break that just ended. Episcopal up 7-0.
And they got him to jump off sides, Gary, and still going to be about a yard or two short of the 1st down.
This is like the opposite of what happened in the first half. You know, it looks like Bunkie's getting a little antsy, you know, giving them 5 yards on that.
Seems like every time 6 comes to the bottom of the screen, they enter Compton in the game to cover him. They fired it out to 14, and 14 picks up the 1st down, and he adds on to all he already is impressive night. Braylon Taylor.
You're right, Jordan.
Kyle Johnson makes the tackle, but that will move the chains for the Warriors. 1st and 10.
Picked up 7, enough for a 1st down. Chains will move. You got to get points here.
Most definitely.
You got to let them know you're coming out of halftime and you're still in this ball game.
Right. You got to go down and score. You got to go down and score right now. But
if anyone's keeping update with the other game, the bracket that ties into this one, Slaughter leads Jules Sumner 28-27. Huge implications on the line with that one. Forward progress is going to be stopped. Picked up 2 yards.
Second down and 7.
2nd and 7. 12 look, surveying the field, running out of time. And going to be brought down for a loss.
Big loss there, Jordan.
Kent Franks and Zion.
It's going to be about 3rd and about 14.
And here we are again. You need another 3rd down conversion.
Loss on the play.
6 checks into the game from the offense. Let's see if Compton's going to head onto the field. And Compton's already on the field. He's going to cover the guy in the slot. Who's on 14 here on 3rd down and long? 12 looks, fires, got a man, and the pass is tipped up. And is that who I think it is? He seatbelts it. And Dylan Compton, your quarterback, coming up with a big-time 3rd down play.
That was great coverage, Jordy. Got his hand in there, tipped it up, and just couldn't, the receiver could not gain control of it. Very good coverage on the play.
Cecilia Lutcher, they're in a good one. 28-21, Cecilia leads Lutcher right now.
Looks like Johnson.
Lakeshore Iota tied at 10.
Looks like they're going to punt, Jordy.
Yeah, but when you're down a couple scores, you can't rule out a fake here.
You're right.
Instead, they play it safe. And they kick it away, and nobody's back deep, and it will take a friendly roll inside the 10.
About the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
And they spot it at the 10. And the Panthers up 26-7. They're fixing to get the football back, Gary, and you go down a score right here, and they can put it away early.
You're right, Jordy.
This is an important drive if you're Amite's defense.
Be 1st and 10 from the 10.
Your first half thoughts. Number 11's got 3 touchdown receptions. Can he get number 4?
You're right, Jordy. I think he's the king of the double move, man. He's been doing a great job on him.
He'll probably go in motion here on this play. There it is, Gary. And he gets the carry here. And Milligan this time held in check. That exchange was never good.
No, he got a loss on the play.
Loss of 3 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 13.
In on the stop for the Warriors.
Actually, it looks like more than that, Jordy. 4. Yeah, lost about 4 yards.
Make sure that we have a full eye and a head up.
Do we have an Opelousas update?
Score still the same. They're still up 22-12.
It's just 51.
See if they go to that bubble screen here. Instead, they go quarterback power. And Dylan Compton don't want to take a safety here and fires a pass out last second. And sorry we missed the action, but
incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete and we got penalty flags.
Oh,
Let's see what this call will be.
yeah, it looks like it was something from the sideline, Jordy.
You got a Northwest score?
That score is 28-7 in favor of Plaquemine.
Plaquemine running away with it. You got the call, Gary.
Sideline warning.
Against the Warriors. First one's a warning.
So just a warning here.
Yeah. He's lucky it didn't get more than that because the coach stormed the field. He was actually on the field.
Third down and 14.
I think he was arguing that he crossed the line of scrimmage before he threw the pass.
Right.
So third down and long, you just hand it off here, punt it away, right?
Yeah, probably so.
That ain't what Bunkie's thinking. They throw a middle screen, and Zion Lee one-hands it, and he runs through a defender, throws two more off of him.
Oh, man, that was
well short of the first down marker. So you see how physical he can be after he gets the ball in his hands.
That's Dylan limping back there.
Somebody's limping on the side over there. Somebody's hurt.
Not good. Your starting quarterback limps off the field here, and it's not someone you can afford to lose.
That's not a good thing right there, Jordan.
Lucas Mose in punt formation.
We're going to have to monitor the situation and see if his night's done.
DeBryle, number 1, is back.
Prayers are with Compton. Hope he comes back in the game real soon. Little rugby style kick, and punter does his job. Gets it to the 48-yard line. Couldn't ask for any better special teams there.
You're right, Jordan.
Got a 34-yarder there on the punt.
Looks like he might just be cramping up. Hopefully that's all it is.
I'll give a couple of more score updates as we're waiting. Ouachita Christian up 21-0 over Catholic of Point Capee. Riverside up 14-6 on Hamilton Christian. Vermilion Catholic up 40-10 over Westminster of Opelousas. And the Kentwood Roos are up 18-10 over Ascension Episcopal. More to come later.
Amate's defense does the job. Now the offense got to do it. And they're taking a shot to the main man, number 14. Wow. They cannot connect on the big play tonight.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Remember when we talked about 50-50 ball in pregame?
Yes, very important, but that wasn't really a 50-50 ball. That was just, man, that was way up there. Uh-oh, got somebody else down.
And we got another man down, and I think we're starting to see a couple guys battle some cramps here.
Yeah, you're right, Jordy.
And that's Kyle Johnson, another guy you can't afford to lose.
No, you need to get them to drinking, get some fluids in them.
Hey, look, we're okay. 2nd and 10 right here. 2nd and 10.
As they look at the injured Bunkie Panther in the end zone, we'll step away.
Oh, yeah.
We'll let you check out our social media page if you would like to follow us. Give us a like on all 3 platforms, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
You're right.
Stop. Let's go.
And they're going to have to help him off to the sideline, Gary.
Yeah. That's not looking good, Jordy.
You lose your quarterback and your athlete.
Yep.
But I think it's just cramps.
That's what it's looking like, yes.
Pass out into the flats, complete to number 8, his first reception of the evening.
Jack Johnson.
That's going to be close to a first down.
Jack Johnson on the reception. And about third down and 1.
About a 9-yard pickup. He'll be 3rd and 1.
Compton's moving around on the sideline. So it looks like he's going to come back in the game.
Yeah.
And ball's on the ground, Gary. And the running back falls on it after a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
4th down and about 5.
That's a few times this evening the ball has hit the ground.
Yes, most definitely. I don't know what's going on with that.
Got a big-time update for you for a big-time matchup. Ruston takes the lead over Zachary, 21-14 in the 3rd quarter.
Whoa.
And another one, West Monroe 13, Mandeville 9. This was in the 4th quarter.
Whoa.
Time ticking away.
4th down. And we got whistles. Timeout, Bunkie. We'll take a timeout with them. Time to check on some scores from around the state. I got him, Enoch.
In the number 3 rail. In their big play, their big kid, the number 3 rail. Let's go do a job.
South Plaquemines leads East Feliciana 21-6.
The monument's back out, Devin.
LCA leads Notre Dame 27-21.
Oh!
Joel Sumner has taken the lead. They lead Slaughter 35-28. Kinder leads Westlake 20-14. Lakeshore leads Iota 17-10. Pine leads Kaplan 21-0. Lock of the week's in jeopardy. Madison Prep leads St. Charles 27-13. 4th down, offense stays on the field. Plaquemine leads Northwest 28-14 now.
Find your ace, see where he's at.
4th down, where's 14? 12 looks, takes a shot, hit as he throws, and the pass is complete, and he's pushed out of bounds. And a big-time reception.
First down, looks like around the 16-yard line for the Warriors.
Brandon Coleman keeps this drive alive.
That ball looked like it got hit. He got hit or something, man, but it still had the accuracy to get there. Wow.
That was a gain of 29 yards on that play for the big conversion on 4th down.
And they go quick. They run the speed sweep. Now he tries to spin it his way and cut it back inside. Same guy that just had the big reception to get him another touch.
He's going to have a few yards off the left side.
Franklinton leads West Feliciana 28-14. Airline leads Westgate 28-0.
6 yards on the carry will be
St. Thomas More leads St. Aug 21-7.
Yard line.
Jesuit leads Turlings 20-17.
Where them horns at?
2nd down and 3, Gary. Slant over the middle, and a pass falls incomplete. Great coverage there from 0.
Yeah, you're right. He got there right. The defender got there right when the ball did, and great job there. It'll be 3rd down.
Vermilion Catholic leads Westminster 40-10. Washita Christian leads Catholic upon compete 28-0. Kentwood leads Ascension Episcopal 18-10. Southern Lab leads St. Frederick 18-7. St. Ed's leads St. Martin's Episcopal 44-23. Quarterback pull and gonna be brought down again. He's taking a beating this evening. This front 7 is as nasty as they get.
You right, Jordy. Wow, man.
Great defensive play by Ben Knowles and Brady Wright.
I don't know, man. If he'd have given that to the back, there was nobody on that side of the field.
West Monroe leads Mandeville 13-9. John Curtis leads Acadiana 22-21.
Whoa.
Hey, for number 3 for Bunkie's defense, 2.5 sacks so far in the game.
Yep.
St. Aug scored, made it a 21-14 game. 4th down for the Warriors. Under pressure again. And got to be brought down and sacked again. My, oh my. The defense does it again.
We have somebody down for Bunkie. We have a young man down.
Comes up with a big hit, number 6.
Did he get up?
And he's up, Gary. That was number 6 on the sack.
And also put the initial hit on.
Katerius Franks.
First down, Panthers.
Gary, have you seen a better defense this season?
No, not really. Not really. This is amazing.
New score update. Acadiana 27, John Curtis 22. 4th quarter.
Wow. We knew that was going to be a good game, Jordan.
First and 10 for the Panthers.
Ruston 21, Zachary 14, Hineville 17, Chalmette 14. And we got a final score after this run play, a gaping hole. There he goes. And brought down at the 47-yard line in Bunkie. They're starting to smell it. They're starting to feel it. They're starting to taste it.
The center of that line opened up, Jordy. That was a beautiful, beautiful play call.
West Monroe extends their lead. It is now 20-9. Good to see Compton back in the game. Did Johnson make it back on the field?
He's down that way. And drink water.
And he's down there on the bike, or is he under the tent? High snap taken in, and another gaping hole. And this running back-to-back plays, number 32, Jaterian Gaines. First down, Panthers. Got that final score for you real quick. Catholic of Baton Rouge wins it 42-0 over East Jefferson.
That was a 16-yard run that had followed a 27-yard run for number 32. 43 yards in 2 carries.
Tell you what, Jordy, it looks like he's looking for contact. He broke through the line of scrimmage and he ran.
I like the way you think.
I love it.
Hey, he busted 2 big ones. Why not give it to him again? 1st and 10. Here comes a blitz, and he will get it. And this time, he's corralled. My, oh my man. And he's going to get a much-deserved break. And Zion Lee checks in for him.
And Micah Johnson. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
I got another final score for you, Jordy. Logansport 49, Elton 12. That's a final score for us. Logansport's moving on to the 3rd round.
So Logansport, now they await DeQuincy or Franklin. If Franklin wins, Logansport will be at home. Oh, he's wide open, Gary!
Again.
Touchdown, and that might be the knockout punch. Panthers starting the field Thanksgiving week.
My goodness, Jordy. There was no one near him.
A team of destiny is on full display tonight.
Oh, my goodness. That is awesome. Great play. I don't know if it was a blown coverage or what happened. Nobody took him at all, Jordy, and he just walked in the end zone.
Gary, they've been disrespected. They said the schedule was soft, but right now, ain't a soul on that field soft tonight.
Not at all, Jordy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
They were undefeated. They were disrespected. Gary, you think they're sending a statement across the state of Louisiana tonight?
They're letting everybody know the Bunkie Panthers are for real. And you know what? That was amazing.
We got a penalty flag here, Gary. This one's going to come back.
That was a 36-yard touchdown strike from the quarterback to number 18.
They're calling procedure against.
Yes, got a false start penalty here. You're going to have to do it again.
They're going to redo it. They're going to redo it. Redo it. Yes.
I think the kicker's coming on the field.
I would. I'll be honest with you.
See what the kicker got here.
We were watching him for warm-ups. He's got the leg.
Correct.
Illegal procedure call against the Panthers.
Number 11,
points will come off the
Kane
board.
Milligan will hold. And your kicker, number 14, Mitchell Couvion, on to do the kicking duties. To make this a 33-7 ball game. Panthers running away to Thanksgiving week.
That's what every team wants. They want to be playing for Thanksgiving.
And they got him to jump off sides.
They're going to bring it back.
Let's see if the offense comes back on the field. Coach says, we're good. Go kick it, young man.
Go kick it, man.
Hey, we mentioned that Logansport final score. The score for Franklin and DeQuincy, whoever Logansport's meeting up with, it is still 14-13 in favor of Franklin.
So if Franklin wins, Logansport hosts.
Yes.
Quincy wins, Logansport goes on the road.
Correct.
You think Logansport's rooting for Franklin right now?
I think they are. Home cooking at Logansport is always a good time. So
Mitchell Couvion on for the kick. Snap, hold, kick is no good. That one never left the ground.
The point after is no good. Score will remain.
And correction, 32. That was number 44.
For the Panthers,
on for the kick there, Patrick Lemoyne. Saw a 4, Gary, and I took a guess.
Yeah.
They got a touchdown, a big update that pertains to this game.
Let me hear it.
Joel Sumner, 41. Slaughter Charter, 28 in the fourth quarter. Joel Sumner awaiting the PAT.
Joel Sumner pulling away. Ladies and gentlemen, your new score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field with 2:59 to play third quarter. Bunkie 32. Amite 7.
Teeing it up at the 40 is number 30, Lucas Mose.
I got another big one for you. Lutcher, Cecilia, 28 all.
Uh-oh.
High
that ball hit him, Gary. You got to jump on it.
Yes, most definitely.
And I got one more for you. Opelousas 22, Jennings 19, still in the third quarter.
My goodness.
Oh, man.
Getting interesting.
We got to finish right here. We got to finish. Let's go.
All right, Jordy, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 39.
And Kyle Johnson is back on the field, so everyone that was battling cramps earlier have made their way back.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Is going to dump it off into the flats, and he's taken down by number 3.
Norman on the play, drops it for a short
it looks like he's cramping again, Jordy.
This time, number 3's cramping, Gary.
Yeah. Jock Johnson, the receiver, Norman making the hit. Looks like he might be cramping up a little bit, too.
Got to get some hydration in there, man. Oh, my goodness.
Enoch, who was on the touchdown a while ago?
That was number 18 who scored that 36-yard touchdown strike.
Marion Perry.
Marion Perry.
We were so excited.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't give the young man his recognition.
Yep.
His first of the night.
Yes, sir. I'll give us some more. Oh, you want me to wait?
Go ahead.
All right, some more score updates. Madison Prep, 34. St. Charles, 13. North DeSoto, 31. Belle Chase, 14. Archbishop Shaw, 28. Loranger, 14. Franklinton, 35. West Feliciana, 14. Central of Baton Rouge, 38. West of Ouachita, 6. Franklin Parish, 35. Brewley, 7. Leesville, 28. Loyola Prep, 12. Plaquemine, 35. Northwest, 14. Rommel, 29. McDonough, number 35, 19. STM, 21. St. Augustine, 14. Turlings, 24. Jesuit, 20.
Whoa.
Destrehan, 49. Northwood Shreveport, 20. Final score, E.D. White, 51. Livingston Collegiate, 14. That is the final for you, ladies and gentlemen. A couple more scores there. Neville, 41. Covington, 13.
Three's played a hell of a game, Gary.
Ruston, 28. Zachary, 14.
Hope to see him come back in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Second and about 6 for the Warriors.
Second down and 6 for the Warriors. Taking a shot. He's got a step on him, and he threw it out of bounds.
Yes. That young man has an arm on him, Jordan.
Incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Warriors.
Give you some more score updates while we wait for the next play. Gina, 40. Fort Allen, 14. JFK, 27. Lake Charles College Prep, 14. Plaquemine just scored another touchdown. It's 41-14 in favor of them over Northwest. And Laurelville up 28-0 over Erad.
A lot of upsets this evening.
Oh, yeah.
Third down again. Ball's on the ground. And he throws it. And the pass falls incomplete. And it will bring up fourth down.
Couple more score updates as we wait. Episcopal, 17. Pope John Paul, 0. Union Parish, 41. Red River, 8. Newman, 49. Darbon Woods Charter, 13. Ouachita Christian, 28. Catholic of Point Capiz, 6. South Plaquemines, 21. East Feliciana, 6. Lafayette Christian and Notre Dame, it is still 27-21 Knights.
Nobody back deep for the return here.
Right at the 21-yard line, where the Panthers will have
2:18 to play third quarter. 32-7 your score. Here comes
the Bunkie Panthers.
The Bunkie Panthers offense.
Yes.
It's not an option. Well, keep them on their feet, but make sure they're drinking. They need to hydrate.
A few more score updates for you. Generat pulling away. It is 40-17 over Grand Lake.
Okay.
Gary's going to be happy about this one. Kentwood, 34. Ascension Episcopal, 10.
Yeah,
Gary's
buddy.
a Roos fan.
I'm a Roos fan. Yes, you're right.
Another upset.
Big update here. Might have been the knockout punch. St. Edmunds, 54. St. Martin's Episcopal, 23.
I called that one, didn't I, Holden?
Yeah.
Zion Lee on the right side.
He's still in bounds. Oh, my goodness.
You saw that, Holden?
That was a grown man saying, "Don't get off me."
Yep.
Oh,
And
my
another,
God.
another score. Southern Lab, 24. St. Frederick, 7.
Another upset if you're calling seeds purposes.
Yes, you're right.
So I think
Lee picks up 10 on the play. Moves.
I think 11, 12, and 13 is going to upset 6-5-4 tonight.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it's looking like, Jardy.
I tell you, you can't look at seeds in the second round.
No.
No, you cannot.
After the first round, you throw that out the picture.
I got another final for you. Ascension Catholic, 58. Opelousas Catholic, 13. So
And a
Ascension
gaping
Catholic-
hole. Oh, my goodness. Get off the tracks because here comes the train.
Oh, jeez.
Zion Lee, a man amongst boys. That's a grown man running downhill.
You are right, Jordy. It's like he's looking for somebody to get in his way. He just wants to run over him.
That was a 23-yard gain.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You knew it was going to come at some point. You can't keep them balled up all night.
Excuse me. You right, Jordy. Man, that was just.
We
the,
saw
the line of scrimmage is starting to be controlled by the
starting
Bunkie
to take
offensive
over the
line.
game. We saw the highlight tape on the way here, Holden, and we said 25's an animal. And Compton looks, got a man open, and he might have thrown it out of bounds here. And the pass falls incomplete.
A little bit out of bounds, yes.
Led him a little too far out of bounds.
You guys want to come back? Chalmette 28, Hanville 24, fourth quarter.
Hello, Cinderella.
Chalmette has come back and taken the lead in that game.
Cinderella's still
Amazing.
dancing.
You right. It ain't over until the clock says it's over.
You right.
Another final for you. Edna Carr 56, Huntington 6. The University of Edna Carr is rolling to the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen.
You are right, man.
And they're gonna roll for a long time.
They have a shot to be playing in the dome.
Another update. Cecilia.
Second
35.
down and 10, real quick.
Okay.
25 on the outside.
Zion Lee bounces it outside, goes through another defender.
Oh my goodness, man.
On a cold night, those don't feel good.
That young man is running like he's possessed.
He's running angry.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Great job.
Fourth quarter update. Cecilia 35, Lutcher 28.
Hello, upset alert.
Yep. That's an upset alert for you.
Not your typical 18 seed.
St. Augustine still in this game. It's 28-20. St. Thomas More leading, but St. Augustine is not going to quit.
You don't underestimate St. Aug.
Yep.
Final 10 seconds here before the third quarter. They're trying to take it from him, and he's drugged down, and looks like that will be the end of the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 quarters have come and gone. Here from Charles E. Jean Britton Field, the Grove is hot tonight, and the football is even hotter on the field.
You right.
Bunkie Panthers are 12 minutes away from punching their ticket to Turkey Week. 12 minutes, Gary. Finish.
12 minutes to Turkey Week. That's what every high school team wants. They want to be playing Thanksgiving week. And you know what? They're 1 quarter away from that happening.
And if you're Amite, you play this quarter for your seniors.
Yes, you play this quarter for your seniors. You put everything on the line. Hey, don't hang
play
your
to the
head.
final
play
zero.
to the final zero, and be proud of what you did this year. This is a great ball club. A lot of positive. Got some good talent. So don't hold your head. Don't.
And they'll be right
don't
back.
hang your head. Oh, they're gonna be right back in it next year, definitely. But we got 1 quarter left to play. Anything can happen.
Final score, Southside makes a statement, beats Walker 47-0. Jess Curtis in the playoffs. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, all you got to Jess Curtis, look out. He's
got the Sharks believing.
He knows how to coach some kids, man. I tell you what, great guy.
I'll give you another high drama.
Fourth down real quick, Enoch. Handoff Lee. Lee slipping through tackles. Down the sideline and finally brought down, but not before he reeled off a big one at the 17-yard line. The Panthers trying to get more points here.
Most definitely.
Lee gives the Panthers a first down.
It's nice to have a closer in the fourth quarter, isn't it?
You're right, Jordy. Be first and 10 from the 20-yard line.
That was a gain of 19. Here's your update. Don't count them out yet. JFK over Lake Charles College Prep 27-22. Lake Charles Prep just scored. They're still fighting.
Oh, yeah. They fight till the end. You know that.
First and 10, Panthers on the move. Rest of the way, we got you here. No scores until after this drive's over.
At the line.
And Lee is getting a breather. 32's back into the game.
Tillman makes a hit for the Warriors. Got about a 1-yard pickup. We'll call it 2nd and 9 at the 19.
Touchdown Opelousas, Gary.
Really? Oh, hey.
So with 7:54 to play fourth quarter, Opelousas just extended their lead. So a lot about the scores.
It's 28-19 probably. They just scored.
30-19 extra point or 2-point conversion pending. 2nd and 8. Call it 9 for the Panthers. Hand off to the tailback, number 32. Off to the races. He ain't going to catch him. Touchdown. And how about one for good measure?
Oh, Jesus. That is amazing, Jordy.
Gary,
you got
have they answered the questions?
They are a legit contender. Oh, I do not want to see this team right here. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. 20-yard run.
20-yard runner from number 32, Uterian Gaines. Number 44 on for the extra point, Patrick Lemoyne. 11 will hold, Kane Milligan. Snap, hold, kick is up, and a lot better this time. It's good. And all things are clicking tonight. Offense, defense, special teams. This is about as complete ball game as you've ever seen one.
You're right, Jordy. This is amazing, man.
Your new score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field. Bunkie, 39, Amite 7. What a statement.
Jordy, this, they're clicking on all cylinders. We expected a back and forth game, but man, Bunkie's defense has risen to the occasion, and their offense is clicking. It's amazing, amazing. All right, here we go.
Lucas Mose taking off.
And a squib kick. Taken in by number 4.
Hogan on the return.
Oh, he's on the outside.
Good kick coverage there for the Panthers.
Looks like he's gone out about the 39, 38 or 39.
By the way, the guy that just kicked off, Lucas Mose, will be Sweet 17 this weekend.
See if we can pull up that Acadiana game. And John Curtis coming down to the wire.
Always a good game between those two.
27-22. Acadiana has the lead. 2:47 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
1st and 10 for the Warriors.
And we're going to start off with a pass here. Taking a pass over the middle. And I thought 6 would get a lot more into this passing game, and has not been targeted much.
Right. You're right. Drag across the middle. 27-yard pass completion. Be 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Panthers.
Acadiana has the ball, Gary.
Oh, good.
And we got whistles. False start on offense.
Procedure call against the Warriors. That'll back them up 5.
Got an update. DeQuincy 19, Franklin 14. It is late in the fourth quarter.
Trying to survive at home.
Trying to survive in advance.
To set up a major showdown with Logansport. I got an update for you guys.
What's that? He didn't even look for the ball, Jordan.
Misdirected and incomplete.
Kill, Gary.
Yes.
Somebody said in one of the portalets here in Bunkie, he found a snake in one of them.
Uh-oh. I don't want to go in that one.
Call pest control.
Yeah, I do not want to go in that one.
Timeout, Warriors. 9:23 to play. Holden, how quick can you go, sponsors? Every 5 seconds, see if you can give it to us. Thank you to Howard Pool and Company. Thank you to the Crawfish House and Grill. Thank you to Complete Turf Care. Thank you to Bork Supermarket. Thank you to Fundraising University. Thank you to our player of the game sponsor, Whips Prince. Thank you to Tiger Rock Martial Arts. Thank you to all that support us on social media. Thank you to all of our sponsors throughout the season. And thank you to the crew this evening. Gary Swallow, Holden Lee, Enoch Brogy, putting on a great one tonight.
Second down and 15 for the Warriors.
And slings it out 2-4. Pass is complete. And he's got the sideline.
He may go.
He may go to distance speed.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Warriors. That one's got to feel good for the senior class.
Yes, you're right, Jordy.
40-yard
Don't underestimate the,
Number 4, Gary, he is a senior, Brandon Coleman.
You're right, Jordy. But
And the quarterback, also a senior.
Right. This Warrior team will not give up. They're going to play till the end.
That was a 40-yard touchdown from senior to senior right there.
And they will kick the extra point here. 19 on to do the kicking duties. Colin Adamson.
Colin Adamson in to attempt the extra point.
Kick is up. Kick is good. Your new score from Charles E. Jean Britton Field with 9:13 to play. Bunkie 39, Amite 14.
I have two final updates for you. These are big ones. Pine 21, Kaplan 6. So Pine goes on the road and takes care of business. And Lakeshore 17, Iota 10. That's a final for you as well. So Lakeshore is awaiting the winner of the Franklinton West Feliciana game. Another final. Iowa 24, Wassman 8.
Whoa.
A lot closer than I thought.
A lot closer than I thought was going to be, too.
Another final score for you. North DeSoto 38, Bell Chase 14. Final score, Vanderbilt Catholic 49, Archbishop Hannon 9.
Waiting the kick of Jack Johnson.
All right.
Here we go.
There's the kick. 32 takes it in around 17-yard line. Full head of steam. Touchdown saving tackle there.
That's what it looked like, daughter. I'll tell you what.
Kinder leads Westlake 28-12.
Nice return up to about the 37-yard line where the Panthers will have a 1st and 10. Amari Jackson makes the tackle on special teams.
Here we go. Be 1st and 10.
Now you just start working on this game clock. What do you think?
Oh, yes, sir. You got to back like 25 and 32. I tell you what. They do.
Tell you what, but I wouldn't let 25 touch it too many more times. He's taking a lot of hits this evening on defense and offense. You're gonna need him next week.
You're right.
They'll go to the backup here to start this drive.
And lost for about a 1.
Nice play by Osvaldo Razo. 2nd down and 11 for the Panthers.
Got an update that pertains to this matchup next week. Jewel Sumner is pulling away from Slaughter Charter in the end. It is 48-28 late in the 4th quarter. So it's looking like it's going to be Bunkie at Jewel Sumner in the quarterfinals.
Hey, that's going to be a good one.
Good ball game.
Yes, sir.
The Terry Gaines stopped right at the 36.
Stop for no gain.
This time, we'd like to thank the administration, head football coach here at Bunkie. I'd like to thank the head football coach at Amite for allowing us to be here this evening, Gary.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all very much. Without you guys, supporting us, we would not be able to be here. Thanks. We appreciate everything.
So, we got drama late at Acadiana. We'll let you know what's going on after this play. 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers. High snap, Corral taken in and drugged down. So here's what's going on, Holden. Acadiana leads 27-22. There's 16 seconds remaining in the ball game, and John Curtis is 21 yards away from pulling the upset.
Oh, wow.
And the punting unit will come out. Curtis is going to take a shot to the end zone. And the pass is caught. John Curtis just scored. Oh, my goodness. Curtis just knocked off Acadiana, Gary.
Oh, my God, man.
A stunner. And a
block.
Yes, sir. It's blocked. They're going to try to scoop and score. Instead, he falls out of bounds.
Don't underestimate anything.
Didn't we say don't bet? I wouldn't bet on JT Curtis losing in the playoffs.
You're right. We talked about that Wednesday.
I said that John Curtis knows how to win in the playoffs with that extensive history that they have.
Oof.
You're right.
You cannot count them out until they are out.
You are 100% correct.
The 21-yard.
My goodness.
That is crazy. Well, now you start to look at it might be in the core, Alexandra in the finals.
It may.
Because after what they did tonight, taking a shot to the end zone, number 14. Pass is intercepted. Kyle Johnson. And it was only a matter of time before Johnson made his presence known.
Wow.
We have not called his name since the very first play of the game with the reverse.
You're right.
Kyle Johnson comes up with the interception.
So he gives it right back to his offense.
Turns it to the 30-yard line. First down, Panthers.
And I think that might be your first turnover of the night.
Yes, I think so.
So the defense.
Hey, don't count Notre Dame out yet. It's 35-28 in favor of LCA, but Notre Dame just scored. There's still time left in that game.
Good battle. Turn on KVN TV on your phone, Enoch. Handoff. Lee. And Lee ain't done yet. We thought his night was over. And he just reeled off a 20-yarder.
Wow. He's like, I don't want to stop. Keep going.
Lee, first down, Panthers.
Oh, it's just deep in their own territory. We're watching a lot of games upstairs, folks. First and 10, Panthers working on this game clock. Is going to be a party at the Grove this evening, Gary.
Zion Lee crosses midfield.
And I can smell the good tailgating food from here.
Oh, you're right.
They've already started the party.
It'll be second.
When's the last time Bunkie has made it to the quarterfinals?
I don't know, Jordy. I'll be honest with you. 1988 is the last time?
Yes, sir. 2 minutes left to go. That's the ball in that LCA Notre Dame game.
Backup running back getting a carry here, and he gets another gaping hole.
And he don't want to stop.
Can't tackle high in this league.
Oh, my God, man. Between those two backs.
That 1-2 punch.
Oh, my God, man.
Terry Gaines brings it down to the 34.
Got it for you right here. 1:45 and counting. LCA has the ball. They're trying to put this game away. They are in Notre Dame territory.
Could you imagine a Bunkie LCA semifinal?
Oh, wow. That would be amazing.
We may have to fight our good friend Hayden Lazar for this one.
Yeah.
What, can we both stream it?
Yeah, boy, you're right.
There's that backup running back again. And number 32.
Terry Gaines picks up.
Terry Gaines.
10 for your Panthers.
I think both of these running backs are itching close to 100 yards, both of them.
Oh, I think so.
But that will move the chains for the Panthers.
What grade is he in, Mr. Swallow?
Jimmy, I'm coming down.
He's a junior, and Lee is a junior. Both of them coming back next year.
Back next year. My God.
Number 32 does have over 100 yards in this game.
Okay.
Number 25, he doesn't have quite to 100.
Well, he might get it right here.
He had a slow start.
He may get it right here. Look at the man fight for yours.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Coach, congratulations.
John Lee picks up about 6.5 on a hard run on that left side.
Now he's coming out. He's saying, like, Coach, okay, Coach, I'm tired. I think he's just taking a breather because he's standing right next to him. He wants to go back in, looks like.
And we got a new tailback in the game. Number 4, Vontae Lewis. Falls on the ground, and Lewis falls on it here.
I'm not sure if that wasn't a kind of a direct snap type trick play.
Sophomore there.
How about a big hand for Dylan Compton coming out, number 5.
And Dylan Compton getting a curtain call this evening. The senior.
Yeah.
Played one heck of a football game.
You're right, Jordy.
New quarterback into the game. We'll check out his number after this play. He takes the direct snap.
Looks like he's going to get a first down.
And he's taking advantage of his opportunity here. Brady White.
A high snap into a first down run.
So we're getting a look at the future. And Brady White is a junior. Clock just hit under 2 minutes.
It stopped. I don't know what they're doing.
And there we go.
There it goes.
Chains have dropped. Is it time? Is it time for the best formation in all of football?
It's getting close. It's a first down. Yes, sir, Jordy. 3 snaps, and it's over with.
Gary?
Yes, sir.
The best formation
in football.
In all of football is victory formation. And they take a knee, and I think it's starting to set in. The excitement on the sideline is starting to set in. Ain't no one sleeping in Bunkie tonight. The party has begun.
And it's going to start right there.
And these stadium lights might not go off this evening. They're not going to want to leave the stadium. Happy Turkey Week, Bunkie Panthers. One more kneel down. And there it is. And here comes the water bath. You're going to the quarterfinals, Coach. Take the water bath. Yeah, and there's the celebration. Look at this emotion. The Bunkie Panthers are 11-0. And the Bunkie Panthers are headed to the quarterfinals. Gary Swallow, what a game.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Jordy, this is a statement game for the Bunkie Panthers. They were doubted. They said they didn't play anybody. Well, guess what? They just proved that they are legit.
They are contenders.
That's right. They are contenders for the title.
Gary, that old saying, November is for contenders.
That's right.
And we got a contender right in front of our eyes.
Right, you right.
Final score from the Grove. Charles E. Jean Brittenfield. Bunkie Panthers 39. Amite 14. It's time to say congratulations on a great season, Amite.
Amite, they have nothing to hang their head about. They had a great season. This was a great ball game, but they just ran into a Bunkie Panther team that was possessed and they were determined. So congratulations to Amite for a great season. Congratulations to Bunkie for a great game and a great victory.
Congratulations to Coach Hillman. This is year 2, Gary, and he's got his team still dancing on to the quarterfinals, and it will be next Friday night from Jules Sumner. It will be the 4-seed Jules Sumner. It will be the 5-seed Bunkie Panthers. It doesn't get any better than that. That is playoff football next week.
You right, Jordy.
The winner goes to the semis. You couldn't have scripted it any better.
You right. That is awesome. Congratulations. You can't say anything more than congratulations. This Bunkie Panther team played a possessed ball game. They were just ready to rock and roll.
Final score, Opelousas beats Jennings 30-19. Tigers rolling to the quarters. And look at the scene on the field. They done left the Grove. They're on the field now.
Yeah, buddy. They'll be heading back to the Grove in a minute.
My, oh my, Gary, I got to get down there.
Yes, sir.
I got to talk to the victorious head football coach. I got to talk to the player of the game. We got to figure out player of the game.
Yes, we got to figure that out. We got some decisions to make on that. I think I know where I'm going, though. But, man, great game, great game.
We'll step away, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you dare go anywhere because we're going to have some happy people to talk to. We'll step away, Gary. Time to decide player of the game honors.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, player of the game honors tonight, sponsored by Whips Prince, voted on by the Under the Lights crew, goes to the senior, number 5, Dylan Compton, the quarterback, the defensive back. Give me his stat line.
I didn't compile his entire stat line just
Well, you're gonna have plenty of opportunities while I go downstairs.
Absolutely. He had 4 passing touchdowns in this game, and he ran another one on the ground to start it off.
5 touchdown night for Dylan Compton. And you know what? He did this back in week 1 when we covered them last year. 5 touchdowns. They're celebrating in the end zone. I got to get on down there, Gary.
Go ahead,
you,
man.
Enoch Holden, y'all hold the fort down. Whose phone am I using? And guys, y'all can go through scores once I'm done.
Yes, I got you.
We're going to head on downstairs, ladies and gentlemen. Player of the game honors and coach's interview. You're going to want to watch it.
Most definitely. We got a bunch of excited Bunkie Panther fans out there and some great excited players. So can't wait to listen to them.
All right, are we good?
I got you.
I can hear you.
Here, hold.
Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all can get scores right now while I head down there.
All right, guys.
All right, that sounds good.
What we're gonna do right now, while Jordy gets down there, we're gonna give you some scores from around the area, some final scores and everything like that. So just hang on a second. He's gonna be getting out there. Once again, we want to say congratulations to the Bunkie Panthers, for a great game. Was it 39-14?
39-14. That was the final score, Mr. Gary.
39-14. Over a really good Amite Warrior team. So
yes, sir.
When Jordy's heading down there, we're going to be giving out player of the game honors, interviewing the player of the game, and then we are going to have the coaches interview.
Yep.
So
we're gonna run through some final scores and some key games that are still in play.
Yeah, Enoch's gonna go over the final scores and the games that are in play. Go ahead, Enoch.
All right, final scores. Tainsville 61, Montgomery 0. That's a final. Congratulations to Coach Jasper Edwards and crew. That's Coach Edwards from Northwest's brother.
Exactly.
Is coaching at Haynesville. So, Ouachita Christian 28, Catholic Point Capee 6. Final. Ascension Catholic 58, Opelousas Catholic 13. That's a final score.
Wow.
Vermilion Catholic 47, Westminster Christian 17. That's a final score.
Yes.
VC versus St. Ed's in the third round, because St. Ed's is up 78-36 on St. Martin's Episcopal.
78.
78.
That is 78.
Y'all can hear me up there?
Yes, sir, we can. Loud and clear.
78.
78
points. Oh, my God.
My goodness.
Another final. This one just rang in. Mr. Jason Saunier gave us this update. Kinder advances 28-12 over the Westlake Rams.
Very good.
You know,
man.
you know who Kinder got next week?
Who's that?
At John C. Buck Stadium?
I think it's Union Parish.
It's going to be the defending state champs coming into Kinder next week. Kinder, Union Parish.
Oh, my
Another
God.
big one, Jordy. Another big one before you go. Franklin just scored and got 2-point conversion. It's 22-19 late in the fourth. Franklin has the lead over to Quincy.
Oh,
Upset
my
alert.
goodness.
Upset alert for sure.
Upset alert.
Couple more
I'm
final
on the
scores.
field, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you.
I'm on the field.
Find the camera to him. He's towards the far end zone.
I'm going to find you, Jordy. Where you at?
So for your Bunkie Panthers, they will be playing at Jewel Sumner. That score is final. Jewel Sumner 48, Slaughter Charter 28. That is the final score. That is the matchup. Bunkie's going to have to go on the road and play a darn good Jewel Sumner team. Yeah, they were the 4, Holden. A couple of more final scores. Franklin Parish 35, Brewley 14. That's a final. Madison Prep 34, St. Charles 20. That's a final. You have St. Thomas More and St. Augustine still in the fourth quarter. STM's up by 7. And then we'll see if I can give you a couple of more.
All right. All right.
Guys, I got the player of the game at this time.
We got you, Jordy.
We got you. Go ahead, man. All right, we're going to let Jordy do the honors here. He's got the player of the game. He's about to do the interview for him. So we will step aside and we will let Jordy.
He's a superstar around here. You got to take some pictures.
There you go.
He deserves it.
Yes,
absolutely.
Most definitely.
We're going to wait on him to do that.
I might get my picture taken with him.
There you go.
Because he's going to be playing on Saturdays.
You right.
Yeah. We're going to let our player of the game do his thing. And when he's ready to be interviewed by Jordy, we're going to go quiet on our end, and we're going to let Jordy do his thing.
There he comes, Jordy.
All right, there he is.
Tuned in upstairs, my man. We still live on Facebook. Wave to everyone that's watching right now. Ladies and gentlemen, player of the game honors tonight, number 5, Dylan Compton. Dylan, a year this one is taken. Last year, you guys were in this position last year, and here we are a year later, and you get it done. You finish it off. You guys are going to play Thanksgiving week. What's the feeling right now?
I mean, that was the goal coming into the week. You know, Coach Hillman said the last time, obviously, somebody played on Thanksgiving, practice on Thanksgiving here was 19 before we was all born. So, I mean, that's kind of big for the people around us in the community. You know, we got another week of football ahead, so I'm really excited for that.
Talk about the lead up to this week. You look at the scoreboard, 39-14. It was a game of 3 phases, and you guys, offense, defense, special teams, really put on a show tonight. And when they say send a statement across the state of Louisiana tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people said that we haven't played anybody. We haven't got tested all year. So it's kind of like, you know, we did what y'all told us we couldn't do. Like now what you got to say about it, like you can't hate on us. You know, we doing things, and I'm happy for the guys around us.
What they going to say now, Dylan? Talk about tonight's performance. Offensive line for 4 quarters started to lean on those guys and open up some big time holes. But you've seen that all season. That offensive line special.
Yeah, those guys have been doing that for a long time. You know, we got a couple new people this year, but overall it's the same base and the same mentality going into every game is to do your best, give it all you got for 48 minutes. You know, we work for hours, weeks, days, you know, a long time, years, leading up to 48 minutes of football. You know, it could have been our last 48 minutes, but we were able to hold on to it.
From now, or Christmas summer should be a great football game, quarterfinal action. Talk about tonight. When you go into a football game and you hear everyone say the big 3, tonight you have some other guys step up in a big way. Number 11, 3 touchdowns. Number 18 had a touchdown. The backup running back had a touchdown. I mean, this is a complete team, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, it's a team effort. It's always been a team effort. You know, one guy can't win a game. You know, we got 11 guys on defense. You know, we hang our hats off to them. Those guys win us the game. Obviously, they let up 14 points, which is, I think, phenomenal in the playoff game. And, you know, our job is to help them out, put points on the board, and we did that as well.
Yeah, we made a comment on the panel earlier. We said this may be the best defense we've seen all season, and then I corrected somebody. I said, no, this is the best defense we've seen all season. What an effort from those guys.
I mean, they lit up 5.5 points a game in a regular season with, I'm sure, 3+ shutouts. I mean, that's big. I think we got the best defense in the state, and I don't think anybody can match up with us.
Another week for these Panthers. Talk about tonight's environment. The Grove was outstanding. The atmosphere, week in and week out, when you guys play here at home, and I'm sure the entire town is packing up and heading to George Sumner next week.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You know, it was cold outside, but we still got all the fans and all the Grove packed out, which I think was amazing. You know, we got a community behind us that supports us and that loves us, and I think that helps us a lot win the game.
Final words for yourself as you close out this one. What does this mean for this senior class, knowing Thanksgiving week, after all the 4 years here at this school, paving the way for a storied career?
You know, the theme of the week was do not back down. Don't back down from anybody. They said we couldn't. They said we couldn't do this, and we did it, so we didn't back down from anybody. And the goal was to, you know, play 48 minutes, full 48 minutes of football, and I think we did that well.
This senior class is a few games away. Take it one game at a time. Best of luck to the entire Panther football team. You got an outstanding coaching staff. You got an outstanding team. It was an honor to be here tonight. Call you on upstairs and your fellow teammates. Congratulations, player of the game honors tonight. Number 5 touchdowns accounted for. Congratulations. Go enjoy it.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, I'm going to pull the head football coach over and talk to him at this time. I'm going to get a picture with Mr. Compton at this time.
Go ahead, buddy.
Not a problem, Jordy. Do what you got to do, man. All right, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
You gonna
you tell this ain't my phone.
Catch us a couple more if ever we got it. I don't know if ever we have any more scores.
Possibly, yes. Let's see if we can do that.
Enoch has all that in his hand, so I'm gonna let him do all of that.
Ask him if you had room for one more. He said, yeah, he's going to make some room.
Yeah, he's going to make some room. That's it. Congratulations to that young man.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can find y'all a couple more final scores while we wait for Jordy.
See if I can find Mr.
General Trask stops the Cinderella run for North Iberville, 38-6 final.
Oh my gosh,
so. Hey, hats off to the North Iberville Bears first year.
Congratulations, brother. Thank you. What's the emotion right now? Guys, you got me over here?
Got you, buddy.
You got
Yes,
Kyle
sir.
Johnson right now. We're still queued up upstairs.
Yes,
What's
sir.
the emotion right now? Going to quarterfinals.
Yeah, grateful for the opportunity. You know, we're gonna get back to practice, get back to watching film, and next week we're gonna be back in.
Started the game with a big time reverse, really set the tone of the rest of the night. And then you got the interception there at the end, but you had a lot of guys step up this season. This is a complete team, isn't it?
Very much so. So, you know, that's a good part, too. So everybody can't just lock in on one person. So when they do that, we got other options on the team. Kane stepped up, AJ stepped up.
You guys have been disrespected. The schedule this, the schedule that. You guys are 11-0, and you had a statement win tonight. Right now, with everyone that was watching across the state of Louisiana, they know who Bunkie is now.
Definitely, you know. We're going to keep stacking days, continue to get better, but just next week get back in.
Absolutely. Offensive line did tremendous tonight. Defense, the front seven. I mean, we called it the best defense we've seen all year, and you're a part of that 11. And, my friend, that was fun to watch.
I appreciate it.
Keep working. The goal is still in set. Still in my. The goal is still there. One game at a time. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. See who else I can find.
All right, I'm going to give us a couple more score updates while we're waiting for Jordy to find somebody else to talk to. I believe it's the head coach he's looking for.
I think he's looking for the head coach. We got to figure out where he's at.
I got some final scores here for you, Mr. Gary.
Yes, sir.
Destrehan rolls 63-21 over Northwood of Shreveport.
Really?
Cecilia 49, Lutcher 41. The 2 seed goes down.
Wow.
The 2 seed goes down. You have Franklinton taking care of business against West Feliciana. That's a 42-21 final there. A lot of people were worried about Franklinton in that second round.
They played their tails off, bro.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yep.
They did.
I'm looking for Coach. You seen him?
He's over there. I'm trying to look for Dylan, to be honest with you.
Thompson, he's over there in the field. Okay.
You were able to find him, Jordy?
Got him.
All right, sounds good.
I found him.
Hold up. Where you at, man? I can't see you.
He's a busy man. He's celebrating.
Oh, yeah.
You got time for one more? Go ahead. Handle your business.
All right, while we wait for him to get his interview with the head football coach, we'll continue some final score updates from around the state of Louisiana. As you have heard, Chalmette shocks Hahnville, the 24 seed. They win 35-31. That Chalmette Owl Cinderella run continues on for another week, and they punch their ticket into the quarterfinals.
Cindy's still dancing, huh?
Yep. Cinderella's still dancing on. So, shutout victory for Calvary Baptist. They take care of business against De La Salle. That's a 38-0 score. Episcopal 24, Pope John Paul 7. That's a final. Lafayette Christian 35, Notre Dame 28. That's a final score. LCA got their revenge. They got their revenge, and that's going to set them up with a good matchup. I believe they're going to be matched up in the quarterfinals against Dunham. So,
LCA pulled it off?
Yep, they pulled it off. They were able to put it away at the very end.
LCA Bunkie semifinal.
Final score, Franklin 22, DeQuincy 19. The 3 seed goes down, and Franklin as the 19 seed is moving on.
Gary, we ain't going to hear from him.
No, we probably won't.
Probably won't.
Oh, this game is tied.
Here we go.
Well, wait. All right. We'll let you do your thing, Jordy. You're good to go.
Cue him in.
I got
Cue
him,
him in.
man.
You're good.
I got him.
Go ahead.
The victory dance, yes, indeed, coming into your living rooms, ladies and gentlemen, because I know you're all still watching.
Wait, can they see me?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Victoria's head football coach, Coach Jimmy Hillman. First off, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. You guys are going to Thanksgiving week. What an outstanding game it was. You guys, all three faces.
Yeah.
Just a complete effort, my friend.
No, yeah, it was awesome. Really proud of these kids. Can't speak highly enough about our defense and the way that they played. We gave up a couple of big plays, but all in all, that's a really athletic team. That's a really good offense. They've got a ton of playmakers, and for us to go out, hold them to 14 points, allow our offense to operate the way that it did, a lot of fun. Glad to be moving Thanksgiving week.
Coach, I know you don't watch our shows on Wednesdays, but I made a statement on Wednesday night. I said, "What have you learned a year later?" And you guys have put it together a year later, and 39-14. We talked about your offense, defense, and special teams, but I want you to talk about some of the guys that stepped up. You know the big three.
Yeah.
But you have some other guys tonight, some big time.
Yeah.
Number 11, number 18.
Yeah, Kane Milligan, our slot receiver, number 11. He had 3 touchdowns. A.J. Perry, our other slot, he had 1. Thought we ran the football really well. I thought our backs complemented each other well, which is one thing that we haven't really done this year in the same game. Zion Lee, the big bruiser, to get in there and give us those big momentum runs like he does, and then Jatarian Gaines to hit a crease and be able to pop up a big run. So, I think the supporting cast played great. I think up front, offense and defensive line on both sides really played well. Just a complete game.
Coach, we made a statement or a comment upstairs and said, "This is the best defense we've seen this season." That speaks volumes to what you're doing here at Bunkie and your defensive staff, and they're good enough upstairs. Somebody must have upset somebody, but Coach, tonight the defense phenomenal.
Yeah.
But you've seen it for 12 weeks.
I've seen it. I know what it's capable of. We had to blend some more guys in tonight. Just wet ground, wet, cold. You cramping a little bit. Some guys, running a whole lot. But no, I've seen this defense come to work every day. The way that they lead our team, the way that they rise to the occasion. Counted out, doubted, time and time again. We hadn't played anybody. We hadn't been tested. All those things. They hear that. They read that. They see it, and they just are excited to get out there and prove people wrong every week.
Coach, a year later, here we are again, and this time you walk off this field, and you know you guys will play Thanksgiving week. What has that year been like up to this point?
It's been great. I said it in the summer, and I think it's still true. These guys are hungry. 9-1 last year in the regular season. We didn't end the season the way that we wanted to. That was something that was on our mind all off season. And to get to this point, to be back in this game in a big situation, for a chance to go to the quarterfinals, thought our guys really showed a lot of leadership, a lot of courage to get out here and compete and come out with the wins.
Coach, I know the environment tonight was second to none, and every week you see it. But tonight, everybody's packing up and hitting the road next week. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, no, we're gonna have a big crowd, Joe Sumner. I can promise you that. I don't know if there's RV parks or what they got over there, but the Bunkie Nation is gonna go fill up every spot that they can. But yeah, we're gonna travel a lot of people. It's gonna be great. To play on Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, to play this week is an honor. It's a blessing. There's a lot of teams that don't get to ever do it. There's a lot of kids that don't ever do it. So we're grateful for it, and hopefully we can come out and win one more and survive another week.
Coach, it took us 12 weeks to get here. I told you I was saving it when it mattered, and here we are, and you never know. Don't count out a road trip next week.
Hey, I'm all about it, man.
Coach, final thing here this evening, I want to tell yourself thank you. Yeah. I want to tell your family and everyone in the Grove, and the hospitality here is tremendous and amazing, and I want to thank everyone here. I want to thank yourself for the opportunity. It's one of our favorite places to come in the entire state.
And we love having y'all. Y'all do a great job. Really, really, just really thankful for you too. So thank y'all for being here.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Victoria's head football coach, Coach Jimmy Hillman. Go celebrate. You earned it. Your team, phenomenal. Send our love to the guys in the locker room.
Can y'all still see me? Hey, Benny, if you're watching this, go to sleep, all right?
Benny, if you're watching, go to sleep. Coach, I usually tell the coaches after I do interviews, I say, can y'all please leave the lights on so we can tear down, but the lights ain't going down tonight.
They're going to be back there for hours.
The lights ain't going down tonight. Thank y'all. Sending it back to you guys upstairs. heading back at this time. Final score 39-14, Bunkie Panthers. Turkey week, here they come.
All right. Thank you, Jardy. We had a big-time update. This is a final score. It's a big-time update. Franklin, the 19 seed in Division 4 non-select 22. DeQuincy, 19. Franklin blocked a punt with 5 seconds left to go in the game and scored a touchdown to take the shocking victory over the Tigers.
Oh, my God. Man, I know Jake McCoy is really feeling down, and I
feel bad for him. I do, man.
Bad for you, buddy.
Still a heck of a season for DeQuincy. You know, from where they were last year to this year, still an improvement. Nothing to hang their heads on. All right. We'll give you a couple more final score. We're going to give you a couple more final scores, and then we're going to tear things down and call it a night. So we got to get back. So a couple more final scores. I think we mentioned that Cecilia beat Lutcher 49-41. So Cecilia advances. Airline 42.
Do about two or three more.
I'll give you a couple more. Airline 42, Westgate 16. Who says Airline can't play defense, huh?
Yeah, you right on that.
You're right about that. Hey, man.
Look out.
Look out. And here's the big one. We're going to leave you with this one. Very late in the contest, this team just scored. JFK 44, Lake Charles College Prep 37. There has to be less than 2 minutes left. I haven't checked out a feed for it, but it was tied. It was tied until just now. JFK might have just sealed the deal with that score there.
Yeah, but if they got a couple minutes left,
a couple minutes
College Prep, they got a shot.
They do.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll find
what we're going to do is Jordy had to step out. We're going to end everything now. On behalf of Jordan Taylor, myself, Gary Swallow, Enoch Brogy, and Holden Lee, we want to thank you for supporting Under the Lights. We will have a recap show later on tonight. Don't know exactly what time, but we will have one later on tonight if you guys want to stay up and listen to it. So on behalf of everybody in Under the Lights, thank you. Congratulations once again to the Bunkie Panthers for a great victory.
Final score, Bunkie 39, Amite 14. We're signing off. God bless you, TL, and we'll see you next time.